They'll cook some shit, bring you something from the store, your favorite snacks or something. You know what I'm saying? You be like, nah, I don't want that shit. I want you to tell me you're sorry. That's what I want. I want you to tell me that you apologize. I don't want you to try to fucking butter me up, especially if it's not sexually. You know what I'm saying? Because then you'll get satisfied sexually, but then you'll get what you want. You'll still try to ask and be like, no. This ain't no fucking negotiation, nigga. You gonna get what I'm giving you. You know what I'm saying? You like, we still gonna take it, because we men, you like, alright, I got an attitude still. But, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But when it comes to, like I say, depending on what it is, whether if it's a big thing, like they put a hole in my couch, I'm fucking livid. If they Tamara was jumping on the couch and shit, and it was like, they lied to her and told her that it's a camera in there over the fireplace. So she thinks it's a camera. So she's like, Daddy, it's a camera. I said, yeah, jump on my couch. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that I would absolutely explode about, and I would hang on to that. But if it's so small, like, get the fuck out of my room, or something like that, you like, their facial expression, like, you like, all right, I feel bad. You know what I'm saying? You go back and you'll revisit that conversation, but I think it's always tougher. The moment yelling, addressing it in the moment is the easiest for me. I don't know most people what they will say. In the moment, that's the easiest way to handle it. The hardest part is going back and revisiting it and trying to explain it and looking at the little hurt in their little eyes. You know what I'm saying?
The disappointment.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, Daddy yelled at me. You be like, yeah, but you gotta establish dominance. They gotta know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know who runs shit around here. You know what I'm saying?
Is it harder for the boys over the girls?
Nah, it's harder for the girls. The boys is easy. The boys is like,
is a conversation behind that, because the conversation was always sort of awkward with me and my father. It's like, after you, because if I get you to that point where you saying some of that stuff and you're that mad, then it's like that level of rage coming down from is like, it'd be weird when you see him again. It's like,
you avoid it.
Yeah, because men don't know how to be like, I'm sorry, Dad. Like, I'm so you just be like, it just be tension.
You should avoid contact. So I like whenever I use like Kimaji for example, because you know he's bigger now. So like if I ever had to snap on him, it's a real snap too. Like punk ass nigga, like talk to him like a nigga in the street. So that's just for the moment. So later on, the rest of the day, it's just like being at work. You get into it. It's just like if me and you had a tough conversation. You just be like, all right, man. You just don't talk about it the rest of the day. Then the next day, you send a funny video or something. You be like, all right, man. Then you know it's over with. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? But that's the same way. Like you'll see him. He'll come in. He'll ask a question or something. Or I'll show him a video or something with the game or some shit. But with the girls,
it just be over.
No, we don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Even if I get into it with my guys,
it's bad, man. There's no male emotion.
Nah.
We'll just look up in his eyes and say, I'm sorry, so I shouldn't have said that. But you made X, Y, Z. You need to change X, Y, Z. Ain't that what hanging with Mr. Cooper did or something?
Fuck that. Make him soft. Make him soft. He had something happen with him and his mama. I want to say like a couple months ago. He was so mad. You know what I'm saying? He had tears in his eyes. The kid went there trying to console him. I'm like, get him off him. He all right. He gonna be all right. Nigga, you all right. But I was consoling him in my way. I was like, he all right. You all right, dude. You all right. You all right.
Let's knock it off.
You all right. I'm letting you know
all right.
Okay.
He's hurt emotionally. He's scarred.
You look at your dad and you're gonna see, you're gonna be okay. I'm like, you're gonna be all right, man. Trust me, I'm not gonna tell you nothing wrong. I'm never gonna steer you wrong. You're gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? Shrug it off. You know what I'm saying? When it's said, he's like, he ain't say much. And it's building, you know what I'm saying?
Building character?
No, not character. I want to say fortitude. What's the
intensity?
Like,
intelligence? What is it?
No, you build it like.
Which eye is it?
Like a backbone. Well, I guess it is, what's the one we just said?
Fortitude?
Fortitude.
Yeah.
We just like.
Intestinal fortitude.
Yeah,
that's what you're looking for.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Things that I lack growing up. So it took for me to become a 16-year-old teenager, start hanging with guys my age in different neighborhoods to bring that toughness out of you. Because for years I was coddled and made to think that emotion was okay.
It is
no,
okay.
It's not, no, it is, but there's a time and a place for it. So it's a time when you cry, you know what I'm saying? You let that shit out alone, you know what I mean? If your homie call you and he cried, it's awkward. It's serious, you know what I'm saying? You be like, damn, like, we talking, we podcast, nigga. Like, when you call me, I'm like, damn, okay. This nigga, cause I never see you, like, I see you show emotion, but I ain't never see you that emotional. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, what the fuck I'm supposed to, I just put myself in your shoes because you seen me. I don't know if I cried in front of you, but you just seen me fucking broken. I'm talking about a broken man. I've been a broken man. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm just like, hurt, nigga. But you see it in my face, you see it in my body language, you see it in my everything. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you've heard the emotion pouring out.
No, I don't think.
You know what I'm saying? No. Now, when I call you, emotion pouring out. Nigga, pause. Say, hey, I'm like, you need me to come see you, Joe? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, this shit real. You know what I'm saying? And I've had that. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's the thing with men. By the time it comes to that point, that's it. It's like no other words can come out except emotional words. The cry just has to happen. That's the problem. That men are not able to just look at another motherfucker and be like, hey man, I gotta talk. I need some advice. I need to vent. Because you can't say, and it's fucked up as a man, because you can't say everything to a woman, because you know women always say they won't, but women use everything against you.
Every fucking thing.
Any emotion that you show as a man to a woman, she's always gonna use that against you. So you have to be very wary and careful to certain things you share and how vulnerable you do get with your women. But as your home, it's like a therapist. It's why men need to go to therapists. Like, because if I can't let it out to my woman, then I don't feel comfortable letting it out to my homie because not comfortable, but you may look at it like a lot of them may not know how to deal with certain situations or certain emotional situations or whatever. Like Nico, this nigga just stone cold hard ass. Like, you crying over a bitch, like you like ball. You crying over a woman, man. There's more women out there. You like. But you don't know what she just did to me. You're like, it don't matter. So you don't always need people like that. Sometimes you need other people.
He's cried before.
But he would never let us know. He's what you say. Cry alone, deal with it in private, and then when I see you, you better have dealt with it to the point where we can talk about it like men, and it better not be no emotion in it.
He's skilo. So I'll say like, I ain't seen that nigga show emotion since we was in our teens. And the last time it was a woman who broke a nigga, but some niggas is different where they like, this not gonna happen again. That's who he is. I've seen Skilo talk to me about situations and I'll be looking at him like, man, that wasn't nothing. Bitch, that hoe, you know what I'm saying? She a hoe. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, wait a minute. You gotta have some type of emotion behind that. Nah, it ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? Me and Hooli always had that connection. Hooli, this is a Sagittarius thing, man. You niggas should cry.
It's our season, man. Reginae is kicking it off very well. Reginae looks goddamn good.
Lil Wayne daughter. How much you
She is 22 years old at this point, and she got her breast did. At this point, I think she's fair game, man.
Yeah, No Ceilings 3 coming out too this Friday. Keep it into it.
Who gives a shit? November is this weekend, nigga. What are you talking about?
Yeah, your birthday in a week?
I believe so.
A little over a week?
A week and a day. 8 days. It's Thursday, man.
Wow. Hey, man, what you got planned? I know we just went all over the place, whatever.
We did, man. We're going to go to the intro. This is episode 35
you got it?
of the Straight Gas Only podcast, man.
That Durant, Frank Thomas, White Sox, fuck it. What happened? What we doing?
I got no.
Fucking with the app. Episode 35 of the Straight Gas Only podcast. I am Daeo, the truth teller. And
what is going on, man? Fucking technical difficulties? Stupid ass shit. That's why you can't plan things, man. Listen, for Let me go back to my old trusty dusty, man. You can't.
Hey, look, man.
Can't plan new things on the fly, man.
All he had to do was buy the fucking app for 99 cents.
What is my value?
He's trying different things. That's the Bluetooth, by the way, guys. He's trying to get it connected. I don't know what's going on. There's TikTok on the screen. It's an ad, by the way.
I don't know, man. But I am Dblock.
He's Dblock this week.
The GOAT. I don't have the heart. I'm thinking of a new hairstyle to get for my birthday, man. I'm thinking of the heart again. Drake just put up a picture. He got the heart back in his head.
The heart with the whole fade.
Whole fade.
I wanna try a fade.
Man.
I really want to try a fade, but only Ty will be able to deliver that type of fade.
Come back home, man.
Nah, man. Ty, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Do Ty do he? I guarantee you he don't listen. Do he listen?
What you mean?
Have you ever listened to any one of our podcasts? Have you ever showed me our clips? Y'all had that type of conversation?
I haven't expressed to him. I don't know if he listens. He may.
But does he know that we do a podcast? No?
Probably.
You sit in a barber chair for 2 hours. What y'all talking about? Because I know you're there for 2 hours at least.
Now he makes house calls. So now it's not at home.
How long is it? How long is it?
Man, listen. What the fuck? The first time the nigga came over, what movie did I put on? I put on something. He was over there for a good hour and a half, almost 2 hours the first time he did it. Now he was getting a little better. I gotta catch. See what I think with Ty, I gotta call the nigga maybe on a Friday.
When he got shit to do?
Yeah, he in and out. He ain't got nothing. Call him on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, we ain't got nothing. Slow clients, nobody over there. Oh man, he worse than you. Even at the shop, if I come to the shop, he'll walk to the back. He'll go to the bathroom. He won't set the chair up. He'll go outside, smoke a square. Hey, damn, man, you be like, sign. That's one of them type of days and shit, man. But yeah,
that's weird. Wednesdays, you got to go Wednesday morning. Be the first one. Best cut of the week. That motherfucker sit there, he take all day. You know when your barber hooking your shit up. When he take the motherfucking comb and he doing the tape on the side, I'm like, okay, he ain't playing today. He fucking really putting he snapping. He ain't just fading your shit up like this. He actually using all his tools. You know what I'm saying?
I think I got it.
Hump day.
That's what today is, baby.
I don't know what that was.
Man, listen. Wait a minute. Today is
Hump day. Yeah.
What?
It's hump day, man.
Hump day?
Hump day.
Hump day. Yeah.
Oh, hump day, yeah. So does that mean that we should be humping on someone?
It's just the middle of the week, man. I don't know what's wrong with you.
I never knew what hump day was.
The middle of the week, guy.
That's what that means?
Yeah.
Who came up with that dumbass term and the knowledge?
A white man.
Of course. Halloween was last month.
Oh, this is what you want to hear?
We're a month in advance. So do we got a googly gobbler or a turkey or something?
Here we go.
That's a rooster. Good morning, good night.
You gonna run a McDonald's farm out here, man?
We on the farm.
And there's the wolf that's gonna take it down.
We on the farm? This nigga done said we on the farm, guys.
Hey man, I got a new app, okay?
This nigga too hot, man. Hot already. Off topic, motherfucker is playing with his new fucking toy, with his new fucking gadgets. Somebody just took a slap. Oh.
Episode 35 of Straight Gas Homie Podcast, man. We came in, Dblock, Daeo, the truth teller, the prophet sitting to my right. Still working on getting the vibe and the aesthetics and everything.
Well, what do you think we missing? You think we should put some LED lights in? I got an extra pack.
I don't know, man. Maybe we need to put something in here to get out this fucking echo.
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of shit in here. Bring my front room out this motherfucker, and maybe we can get a little more noise. It's a lot of shit in here. Maybe I'll put the car in this motherfucker next time. Cut down on the echo. 'Cause it is a really big echo. But anyway, how's your week, sir? How's it going, man?
my week has been pretty good. I feel like it's a fast week. Quick. I don't know, man.
Thanksgiving tomorrow.
It is. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. November flew by. October flew by. I don't know, man. When it comes to the last 3 months of the year, they just seem to just fucking whiz by. I don't care how slow and fast the beginning of it was, but these last 3 months, I think maybe because these are like the big holidays, like Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Other than 4th of July, these are the biggest holidays of the year. Then you got New Year's. So it just come like boom, 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 back to back. So yeah, it's been pretty much a blur. I haven't really been doing too much. I've been keeping busy with the NBA, man. All the NBA trades have really been getting my attention, and I'm preparing for the start of the NBA season. And yeah, man.
I've been seeing a lot of people talk about it. You know, this just really shows me how out of touch I am with the NBA now. Because I haven't saw anything other than Chris Paul that would make me think like, wow. I saw somebody post something, they were saying like, don't talk to me about sports. What is it? I can't think of his name, the nickname he wanted to use. I don't want to say his real name. He wanted to use his nickname.
Montana,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Montana, he was like, I don't want to talk about sports.
Smoking Words podcast.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to talk about no nigga about sports. Niggas don't know what they talking about. Then they talked about Marc Gasol going to the Lakers and how this will put you guys over the top. Now, what was Marc Gasol last year?
He was in Toronto.
How was he? How did he perform?
I mean, he was all right. He's still probably
He's on the
top 10.
downside. Top 10 what?
Like top 10 center in the NBA still. It's not a lot of centers.
Not too many centers. Okay.
Not a lot of centers.
Big man.
Big man.
Let's say he's top 10 big man.
Big man, I'd give him top 15, top 20. Because in this day and age, it's like the reason why the Marc Gasol pickup to me is such.
I think it's a solid pickup.
Is because he can not only can he still score, but he can pass, he can stretch the defense, he can shoot. He can protect the rim.
Okay.
So it's basically everything AD don't want to do, Marc Gasol can do. So it's like coming off the bench. If you got Marc Gasol and Dennis Schroeder coming off the bench, let's say, like that's already a formidable.
You got somebody else too, right?
Weston,
the 6 man,
Weston
right?
Matthews.
Don't y'all got the 6 man from last year too?
Montrezl Harrell.
Yeah.
But he may be starting. So either way you want to go. Even if you do Marc Gasol starting with Anthony Davis, you do Montrezl Harrell and Schroeder off the bench, like that's 20 points. That's 20, 24, 25 points automatically every game. So the Lakers basically got better at every single position. They got rid of Howard left. They traded JaVale. Danny Green gone. Rondo left. So it's like you got younger.
Where Rondo go?
He went to Atlanta. You got younger and better and more versatile at every position the Lakers did. So
I agree. Now, LeBron, with this team that's assembled, I got nothing to say. Like, Marc Gasol, it's a big move for y'all. But that's the type of shit that I mean that he can do. We kind of talked about how, in reverse, what James Harden is doing is kind of how we've been feeling about LeBron, you know what I'm saying, for the last couple years, right? So, to see him
forcing his way out with 2 years now.
But even with the 6 man of the year, like I'm looking at his name.
Montrezl Harrell. He called him 6 man of the year.
Because I'm the 6 man. Because I'm thinking about it like when I'm wondering if it's this. When we talk about the Jordan era, and we're not gonna spend too much on this. I just want to just address it since you brought up sports. Talk about the Jordan era, people will say, well, I saw LeVar Ball talking to Shannon Sharp. And Shannon Sharp was like, well, that's because he ain't play nobody. That's why he's 6-0 in the finals. Can't say that. Stop it, please.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Steve Austin?
Add on a loop.
I understand that LeBron went up against one of the greatest teams of all times, okay? Let it go, Shannon, okay? You can't just always pick one thing.
And beat them.
He did, okay? But we will say, all right, LeBron had to go to Golden State. Shut the fuck up. I won't hear it. Okay, listen. I want to stay on topic. Now, you're going to look back 10 years from now, right? And you're going to say the 6 man, Marc Gasol.
The 6
You know what I'm saying? You'll be saying, they'll be like, who? Like, they'll be weak. Like, you know that Snoop meme? We be like, who? That's what I'm doing right now. That's what you're going to say. Like, right now, they're relevant. So when someone brings up Glenn Rice or someone from Jordan era, it is played. They'll be like, he not that good. This is what this era is to me. To where I'm like, these people are washed. And I really don't know them, and I don't have any interest in tuning in to see this cast of players who you are. DeMarcus Cousins going to Houston. You sent me that. I was like, so? I'm like, he washed.
Now for me, that's a huge pickup.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't understand why people. Only reason I feel like
said this last year, man. What do you do?
He got hurt though.
Okay.
So if he stay healthy,
if
he stay healthy, I don't understand what's wrong with Westbrook and Harden. You got Westbrook, Harden. They got some shooters, and you get Boogie Cousins. If he's half of what he was before, so he can get up and down the court. I would put him at 18 because Boogie was cold. So if he got his athleticism back, not his athleticism, but
18
just
what?
18 points.
Man, you better knock it the fuck out. He done.
I don't think he's young. He's like AD age. He been hurt the last 2 years. The motherfucker had that. He had that cold season. Him and AD was out there in New Orleans. They was balling. He get hurt. He go to Golden State. He came back strong with Golden State. Get hurt again. Came back for the finals. Got hurt again. Then went to the Lakers. Get hurt again.
So
and
he
been out. So now if he stay healthy, I'm looking at it like you potentially got a little three-headed monster in Houston. Like, why are you trying to leave?
What James Harden said, I think James shit was political shit. So what he was saying, like the owner was a Trump supporter and all that. Maybe that's just his scapegoat. I don't know.
I think that's what it is. It's like, nigga, stay out there. You and Westbrook is good enough to take Cousins, and y'all.
Westbrook won the league too.
I feel like both. To me, in my eyes, I feel like both of them won the league. They want to play that dumb small ball stuff. Now you got a big man.
Come on with D'Antoni.
Yeah, you can play through a big man. What you trying to leave for? Just stick it out, ride it out, and play. That's how I view them. So I don't know what's going on with them in Houston. Like I don't know why y'all trying to get to Brooklyn. Like fam,
that shit weak.
Right, ride it out. Like you really y'all. First of all, in order for you to get to Brooklyn, they gonna have to decimate and just bury your whole fucking team anyway. They're gonna have to trade all them players just to get you, unless you finna get a gullible team to do a 3-team trade, which I highly doubt that. So you gonna lose the people that's making you the Brooklyn have a decent team just to get Harden, and we don't know if that's gonna work because all three of them motherfuckers is emotional and they prima donnas.
We saw it in early years of OKC. Just replace Kyrie with Westbrook. But let me ask you this. Who do you think will win if that team was assembled and they played the Lakers in the finals?
As you always like to say, the dumb fan in me, I'm going to Lakers all day long. The realist in me, if Brooklyn gets James Harden and they can coexist and play together and share the ball, is nobody in the fucking world that should be able to beat them.
Now, who do you think I would root? Who do you think I would root for in that series?
You probably root for LeBron.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because you think I want to watch that? I don't want to watch it. I'm fair. I'm just saying, get back to normal.
But
you know what I'm saying? Consistent.
What everybody needs to realize and concede that the Lakers will repeat this year. Currently constructed, unless Brooklyn does do something, the Lakers have the best team in the league. With the sheer size and physicality that they have in the middle, they'll make it hard for Giannis to try to do anything. You ain't getting nothing in the paint with the Lakers. And then all they need is another defender to guard your James Hardens and all them like that. Let's say Wesley Matthews and them get tired. But then you still got the Lakers deep, man. Lakers good, they deep. And I think they're going to go somewhere. I think they're going to make some noise.
Yeah, all right. Fuck that. Fuck the Lakers and fuck the NBA. Let's talk about, I want to get into the Versuz.
The Versuz battle, man?
Let's start with the Versuz. Because I think that's probably the biggest thing that we've not that's happened since the last podcast. Okay. Now, how did you feel about the Versuz?
I felt
well,
like
Gucci Mane and Jeezy. If you don't know what we're talking about, Gucci Mane and Jeezy.
I felt like this was the one of the better verses that's been out so far. I felt like it was one of the most well put together verses. So in terms of the venue, the stage setting, the everything about it just having the strippers there, the people in the audience and shit like that. Like everybody else's shit seemed like it was just like Snoop and DMX, and like it was just them two in the studio.
This shit set the bar.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
This is the bar.
Yeah, it's like, alright, you want to have a versus, get your niggas, get that energy and everything, like I said, and we gonna sit up there and we gonna really do it. And I enjoyed it. The reason why I enjoyed it so much was because coming in, I'm not gonna say a hardcore or a diehard Jeezy fan, but I'm a more Jeezy fan than I am a Gucci fan.
Got you.
And Jeezy got a classic. The Recession is a classic. Of course, his first album is a classic. And sprinkled in here and there, he got songs that I enjoy. Gucci, on the other hand, tormented my younger years as a child, as a teenager, because at that time I was heavy into the Jay-Z, Jadakiss type of shit. So I didn't want to hear anything Gucci, OJ the Juice Man, none of them. I hated Flocka. I hated all their ass. I'm like, that's not music. It's trash. I hated it. But when listened to the verses and I heard, it's like, it shocked me, and I was so surprised at how damn near everything Gucci played, I knew it, I heard it, and it brought back like good memories. I'm like, I remember this shit, and then you feel like I remember where I was doing when I first heard this shit, and how it got wherever. It don't give a fuck if you was on a block, if you was at a party, even if you was just three motherfuckers in the car. When some Gucci come on, you just feel different or whatever at that time in that era.
For sure.
So that's why I took from him. Like I felt like Gucci won the verses off of entertainment, off of nostalgia, and just I don't know, even off the song selection. Like the only way I feel like Jeezy won was how he picked the better songs when Gucci was being petty and did low blows. Jeezy's song selection after that was so perfect and spot on. Aside from that, I give it to Gucci in terms of performance, the swag, braggadocious shit. Like, I give it to Gucci on that.
So I would say for me, that was some of the most entertaining shit that I've seen this year.
Yeah.
I didn't turn it off. I
watched
literally watched the entire thing.
I watched the whole thing.
I got a real short attention span when it comes to a lot of shit. So every song, like you said, I was in the moment. I'm rooting for Gucci. So let me say, Jeezy, Thug Motivation 101, I was in college. I remember hearing that on MP3 player, was my shit. So you already know, if you follow Jeezy, you know this nigga got.
Sophomore in high school.
Yeah, you know this nigga got. I was freshman, okay? Freshman year of college. So after being kicked out of high school a couple times. So after hearing,
I mean, you was a little older than expected, cause
maybe it was a little 03-ish. So listening to, you just gotta know, if you're not a Gucci fan, it's gonna be tough for you to argue the Gucci over Jeezy. Now, when Gucci came in, I was watching it with anxiety, okay? I'm like, please don't think these niggas is gonna fight, something's gonna happen. But I can see from the jump. See, I'm gonna be a hypocrite real quick. Cause Jeezy wasn't a donut about the situation, okay? But Jeezy looked so bitch made from the jump, like, he wouldn't even look at him. Like, I'm like, he's looking straight.
His energy, he kept sitting down. His energy did seem like he didn't want no.
Gucci would not sit down and was looking, but
you think he had a gun on him since he wouldn't sit down?
I don't think so. I think people around him absolutely have one. He may have, but he don't. You should need to at that. But after seeing what happened with Vaughn, fuck it. I don't give a fuck who around me. I probably need to have it on me as well. But when Gucci came out with "This Is Round One" of Gucci. I got up, I'm like, oh, this that shit. I remember listening to it because Jeezy had Stay Strapped. I think is that what he called it? It was off of the ASAP. I think it was called Stay Strapped. So I was like, okay, that was a Gucci diss. Gucci ain't never really giving you bars until Reggie Davis versus State versus Reggie Davis, for me. But Gucci shit's so cold, when it come on, it's so bad, but it's so raw, you gotta fuck with it. And just, I told you I like real rappers. So the fact that Gucci came right out and came with that one, then came right back with 745. I forgot about 745. I said, oh, he not playing. He dissing this nigga. He coming out with diss songs. Jeezy was coming with hits. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm still listening. Like, he didn't play Freaky Girl. He played Freaky Girl. He played My Kitchen. There's a lot of stuff he didn't play. A lot of stuff Jeezy ain't play. Now, when he started throwing subs, look how this nigga dressed. And this and that, you know what I'm saying? Then when he played The Truth, I was looking at the comments. The comments were so entertaining. They had Sosa in that bitch.
Yeah.
And people was calling the fact that you see Sosa. Sosa was commenting like, you was torn because you fuck with Jeezy, but you really fuck with Gucci. Because you know Gucci authentic. You don't know where Jeezy from. And he said that. When you said, you think about it, you be like, you ain't never seen Jeezy in no hood. You ain't never seen none of this. You just know his music is so raw and authentic. And anyway, so when he played The Truth, and he let the whole song play, and I don't want to sound like everybody else, so I'm trying to not, but you got to address it.
Mm-hmm.
So, initially, I didn't even catch the fact that when he was saying, I know he said smoking Pookie Loke, and he was like, sit him back, or sit him, like, the shit he was just saying, I'm like,
free kill.
this is Gucci, though. So, this is what you want from Gucci. You don't want the other shit, but at the end, when they did So Icy, you feel like a fan. I felt like I was actually at a fucking concert. I'm like, oh, these niggas actually performing this shit.
Right.
Jeezy was so excited to perform their verse. He was screaming and hollering. You know what I'm saying? The grown man, the way that the fact that they were actually, Gucci gave you some gangster shit, real shit all the way through, and then turned around and did the grown man approach. I love that shit. I love the way that shit ended. I love the way it happened. Maybe I'm showing my age. I'm looking at, I saw a lot of the comments saying how Jeezy, bitch, or Jeezy this, he did that. What the fuck he supposed to do? I kept seeing motherfuckers saying Gucci finna throw the mic at him. Now that's what I thought Gucci what I did too, like just throw the mic, like fuck nigga or something, you know, but the fact that they handled it that way, I think it was a great thing. And I also think, I talked to you earlier about it, was like, I would like to see, when everything opens back up, maybe like a concert format when it comes to the verses. You know what I'm saying? Just based upon what this verses did, I think the atmosphere would be crazy. I think that no one can do a verses from this point on unless it's somewhere along the magnitudes of that. So where it has to be some realness to it. It can't just be you in the fucking room playing these songs, bopping out to it. No. I want more now. That shit consistently held 1.6 million viewers the entire time. It even went up to 1.8. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that shit was amazing. I don't know what, I think, what was 6ix9ine shit, like 1.2? 1.3 when he came home? Or was it
I think
2
so. It was
million?
like one. It was like, it might have been 2.
It might have been 2.
Yeah.
Don't quote us on it. But just seeing that and just seeing how that shit held, I was like, man, yeah, man, this some good shit. But I fuck with it. I love that versus. I love it.
So afterwards, I did see like a lot of people saying like who they want to see next, and it was all in the same vein as the Gucci Jeezy shit. It was like Young Dolph versus Yo Gotti, 50 versus Game, and just all motherfuckers that had like issues and confrontation with one another. And it's like, I don't want to. It's hard to say because, like you said, they did up the ante, but I don't want to see it copied like that. Like, I don't just start going to grab motherfuckers who really got issues and you feel like you gonna get that moment,
thing,
right? Because you ain't even got the same type of, like 50 in Game, you ain't gonna get that because both them niggas challenged. So a real fight will probably break off up in there because both them niggas still trying to prove that they something that they, you know what I'm saying, that they not. Like, Jeezy so far from that. Even listen to his album, The Recession 2, like you could just tell, like, I'm not that person anymore. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like Gucci that person either. But it just whatever's, Gucci is such a real street nigga that it's like, it's hard. Like, it's like Pac. It's hard, and maybe that's the wrong thing because people say Pac is the furthest thing from a street nigga. But I feel like it's hard to.
Who say that?
A lot of people, because he's not a real blood. So maybe they can say that he's not a
gang banger.
He's not a gang
nigga.
Yeah, since he had a gang banger, they don't feel like you're a real street nigga. But it's like it's hard to separate that shit. Like Waka Flocka just went and got a PhD, but I'm pretty sure he is still I sent you the clip of him on the TV show, Growing Up Hip Hop. How dude kept playing with him. He was like, "Hey man, fuck that man. Cut these cameras off, bro. I'll beat your ass up here, man." Oh, this big fat. He went there. So like, he still got that attachment. So I wasn't really looking for Gucci to be nothing than what he was. And it's like, somebody tried to kill him. I don't think anybody in their right mind will let that go. Like, you never get any, just like somebody trying to do something to your mama. Like, I don't even think I could be in the same room with somebody like that. So for him to be in the same room, it speaks volumes to the maturity level and the type of man that Gucci has become. But I don't know what the fuck I brought this point up for. But I enjoyed it. You can only get, this is like Vince McMahon's Stone Cold or Stone Cold in The Rock. Like, you can't recreate some shit that's like this authentic and this real. So I don't think they should go try to redo that shit, because this shit was a great moment for hip hop. It was a great moment for Atlanta, and it was just a great moment for people who was born back then and who was a fan of that shit and like of that type of music or whatever. So
I was there early.
Yeah, so it's like the only thing you would probably be able to get is some, like, if you ain't finna put Ja Rule or 50 Cent or
not gonna happen.
Or like, I don't even know who else got beef or issues like that to where you can put that shit in there. Like, but I don't think you ain't gonna get nothing like that. But this was one of the most entertaining. Like you said, I kept that shit on. I wish I was at home and I was able to listen to that shit like on a sound bar, on some real speakers or some shit. Like how motherfuckers, when you look around, like everybody in Atlanta, where they just not shut down at all. Like motherfuckers just was throwing parties to that shit, like 21 Savage and them. Like listen to it like that. That's the only thing for me that would have made this battle better. Being around whoever you was around back then, listening to that music then, that's the only thing that would have made this battle better for myself. But
one thing I will tell you, and I heard this from your boy Joe Budden, I want to know how you felt about it, because he kind of gave you some insight on a fucking question that you've been asking me for out of 35 weeks, maybe 20 of them. You bring it up, T.I. versus Lil Wayne, and he let you know. And then one motherfucker was like, yeah, T.I. Nah, hey man, you better ask somebody, hey, stop playing with Wayne. To hit Joe, but I was surprised. I said, you know what, Joe? You're right. Y'all stop playing with Weezy. We're not gonna do it.
But the only reason I don't really respect none of that is because they admit to themselves that they are so New York and with their New York bias that certain shit don't even reach them and reach their ear. Like they kept saying, like the only Gucci that they was admitting that they knew was hits Gucci that came on the radio. So it's like that's the only Wayne they know really. Like cause Wayne transcend all that, all his shit was everywhere.
But don't T.I. supposed to have more than that than Wayne?
But T.I.'s like in the vein of Gucci to me, sort of kind of.
No.
To some.
No. You're not doing. No. T.I. is way more mainstream than Gucci. Way more. Gucci songs is solely if you don't know a nigga that loved Gucci, or if you weren't a fan of Gucci, you didn't know what half of that shit was. You was waiting on Very Freaky Girl and Wasted. You was waiting on Wasted, Freaky Girl, and what's the one? I couldn't believe he did them features though. He could have said that shit. That Current, Sky, and all that. No, Gucci, stay with the gangster shit. So, no, T.I. is...
He should have played Good Drink or something like that.
No, hell no. See?
Current shit. Current hit.
No, that's not a hit.
It's current. Everything he played wasn't a hit. But I that is a stretch saying T.I. is back like Gucci or whatever. Yeah. But they just feel like they like that certain type of southern hip-hop. And they like who they like from down there. So they pick and choose. Like... It's like motherfuckers from Chicago, like they pick and choose who they want to validate with New York. Like other places, like Chicago and Atlanta, I feel like they validate all. You know what I'm saying? They respect all, they honor all. Certain motherfuckers in New York, like if you don't really rap how they want you to rap, they don't give a fuck about what you're saying. They'll downgrade your shit in a heartbeat. And that's how I feel with Wayne. But like I always say with Wayne, y'all keep acting like Wayne can get in the verses and play his mixtape shit. Them not his songs. Them other people's songs. Was them? He play other people's songs?
So, you saying Wayne is like Jacquees? So now you saying Wayne is Jacquees?
Wayne can't get up there and pay Promise. He can't play Upgrade You. He can't play King Kong. He can't play Top Back. He can't play.
Don't have to.
He can't play
You don't have to.
He can't play How We Do.
You don't have to.
What are you gonna play?
Why would he play How We Do? Why would he play some of these songs?
I'm saying, Wayne guys.
Just let me
He
go.
gotta show me what you got. He got.
No, I wouldn't. I would
saying,
never pick those.
I'm not saying I don't know. I'm not.
If Wayne picked those songs, I would be pissed.
I'm
like, that's your pick.
My mixtape Wayne that I can remember thoroughly starts from Drought 3 on forward. Everybody say Wayne's best mixtapes came before that with all that shit he was doing before the Drought 3. I disagree. Because I listened to some of that shit and he wasn't getting off like he was getting off on the Drought 3.
The ears were different. Did you hear that snippet with him and Drake?
No.
I sent that to you too with Khaled. Drake ass.
I didn't see
Snap. It's a slower beat. That motherfucker is snapping on that bitch. Wait till you hear it. Then Wayne came. I'm like, I don't know if you can follow this up, Wayne. Hey, stop playing on Wayne, man. I'm telling you. Hey, I wasn't expecting No Ceilings 3.
Is this on No Ceilings?
It's on No Ceilings 3.
Oh, okay, all right.
I said, oh my God, if they doing this, wait till you hear Drake.
I'm gonna hear.
What you hear? Go ahead.
But to me, if you gonna allow Wayne to play his mixtape shit, he's damn near unbeatable. If you're gonna force Wayne to pick from his Carters and those in his first
play
3
mixtapes
albums,
not using other people's samples. Cause he got songs without using other people's samples.
if he got that and those would be a part of his 20, sure, go ahead. But just off his albums, 20, I think Wayne can be beat. It's all about song selection.
See what you saying? You have to. See, T.I. can do whatever the fuck he want. He can bring his features, all that to the party. See, Wayne, y'all motherfuckers gotta cut out something. No. Can't do this.
He cheating because it's
Wayne,
cheating. He's rapped on every song.
That's what lets me know how. This is what you need to look and say, this a bad motherfucker right here. We gotta say, listen, you can't use this. T.I., bring everything you got. Bring everything you got. Bring it. Bring everything you got. You know what I'm saying? And put that shit on the table. Wayne, you just be like, it's not fair. It's not a fair fight.
No, fuck away. We'll get off that. We'll get off the verses.
No Ceilings 3.
Going in, you thought.
Wait, before you all
No,
no,
but you thought who was going in, who you thought was going to win, and who do you think won?
Going in, I thought that depending on, like you said, depending on what it was based upon, Jeezy would win. Because he has more notarized hits and he has a bigger fan base commercially. Mm-hmm. Realness, street shit, everybody was rooting for Gucci. If you, any one of your, everybody's rooting for Gucci just because of the authenticity and just because you know how real this nigga is. You know what I'm saying? Not saying Jeezy ain't.
Let's jump back to when he disrespected when he said the
smoking Pookie Low tonight.
Yeah. It was like going in the comments. In the comments, it was funny looking at the comments. I saw the one where Chief Keef was like, "Look at Chirac, look what y'all got them out there doing." 600 Breezy in the comments was funny. I guess it was just seeing a bunch of people that you seen was Gucci fans. It was like that's what the good thing about the internet. It's like you felt like you was watching it with a bunch of motherfuckers. Like, yeah. So I would have lost my mind if I'd have seen Waka Flocka in there. I didn't see Flocka in the comments, but when he played certain shit, I'd have lost my mind if I seen Flocka in there. So that part was looking in the comments, but I don't understand why. I get what people were saying, like they thought it was gonna be an issue, but we also watch battle rap. Them niggas say way more disrespectful things than Gucci or Jeezy that ever said to each other. How?
Right, I get you.
So I'm standing in your face, spitting in your face, telling you I'm gonna slap the shit out you, fuck your mom, fuck your son.
Take your hand, turn around.
Yeah, like it's no violence, it's no physicality, but you think these two mega millionaire celebrity ass niggas gonna get up there and really fight after 15 years of a beef? Like, come on, man.
It's picked up. It's not the same as like if Drake and Pusha T. You'll be like, ain't nobody finna fight. It's more Gucci, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not worried. I was never worried about Jeezy doing anything. Even after he played Truth and Jeezy kind of got up and was trying to make his point and then played, I'm the realest nigga in it. That was cold how he played it into that.
He did, yeah.
Now,
do you think he should have played 24-23 after that?
I wanted him to. I'm like, okay. Now, at some point, I gotta say, listen, replace that strap. I'm not gonna keep playing with you, man. I got the bitches too. You know what I'm saying? But it was, I was like, all right. When he did the grown man shit, and he was like King Von and Gucci. You can see, was like, come on, man. But
that's what I thought was
like, you a bully. Yeah. Now you starting to become a bully, Gucci. Nobody likes a bully. But when you just treat a nigga, just treat him. Like, and saying real shit. I didn't really, had I been watching that and noticed, I didn't see it live. When the nigga was saying all that shit about the Pookie Low shit, I was like,
when that motherfucker in, he said, damn! Damn! Put his ass in the dirt! Saying that shit, wow! At that moment,
that
it was
nigga
like,
didn't say, damn!
I was like,
Damn! Put his ass in the dirt!
You felt uncomfortable at that moment, like, okay, like, alright.
Well, see,
then he kept like, alright, man, just play the song. I'm like, shit may be about to. At that point, I thought shit may be about to get real.
but it all depends on the level of friendship that Jeezy had with dude. Or I say, like, maybe that relationship wasn't that strong. It could have been dudes that grew up around. We all got people that we cool with because we cool with other niggas. We hang, we can go out to the club together. We can do all these things together. But if they shot him in the face today, I would be like, damn, they shot so-and-so? I probably wouldn't go to the funeral. You know what I'm saying? Just being honest. That's maybe Pookie Low to him. You know what I'm saying? So it's easier for you to get past that now. If he had killed one of Jeezy's best friends, I would definitely find it hard to see them doing what they did as a Versus.
And that's why I agree we could get off the Versus with G Herbo's comment when he said, Chicago could never. I agree. Nah. I thought at one point I felt like they could, but it's like, nah. Some of them songs just too disrespectful. And it just hit too much on the heart. Like, I don't think if Von and Duck was still here, I don't think he could took him to the O 20 years later. Like, in front of Duck, I don't think that could be played. I don't think Dead Bitches could be played in front of
Hell no.
each other. And you just be like, you just look at it like maybe bob your head, not even bob your head, just be like, all right, and just take it on the chin. Like, I don't think you got it like
it's a different kind of disrespectful Chicago shit is. It's so detailed. And it's more so like, it's so personal. Like,
because that was a big deal back then. He can't say shit. Motherfucker was like, oh, I can't believe you said that. But then,
that's still like, the truth is really, like, I remember that shit in real time.
What do you rank your diss songs? Is it up there with No Vaseline?
First off, No Vaseline, I don't think I've heard that ever. I know of it. I've heard it. I can't remember it. Let me tell you something.
Yes.
I couldn't give you one line out of No Vaseline. So for me, because you want to dip into that era and say, that's one of the, I understand what it's supposed to be, but for me, growing up, the hardest this song was Ether.
Are you fucking kidding?
So think about
Over Hit 'Em Up?
Nah, I forgot about Hit 'Em Up. Now see, what you mean?
Now, No Vaseline and Hit 'Em Up are 1 and 2 diss
now,
songs.
if you mean just coming off just like straight, think about it like you.
No Vaseline and Hit 'Em Up are the 2 best diss songs ever made. You start with them 2, and it's everything else after that, in my opinion.
Hit 'Em Up. It's easy for me to pick that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to be out the box, but not No Vaseline.
With search,
but Hit 'Em Up for sure. First off, fuck your bitch and the click you claim. Okay, start off like that. He has several.
Goddamn, I'm glad y'all said it all. Used to be hard, now you're just wet soft. Heard you was down with the AK.
But think about Ether.
Looking like straight bozos. I saw it coming, that's why I went solo. And stepped on, stomped it. Well, y'all motherfuckers moved straight out of Compton. Come on, man.
Nah, man.
You tweaking.
It'll do it for me.
You tweaking.
It's cool. And it is what it is for the time, but it's all about what I like. Fucking Compton City G's.
That's one of my favorites.
You know what I'm saying? With a visual behind
it. In my algebra class, I typed out. I was bored as hell one day. You know the old computers where you could hit the button, you could type out words.
Yeah.
I typed out Easy E whole verse. White man, my teacher came. He walked past. I didn't even see his ass behind me. He came walking up. I'll never get his name. His name.
Nigga type the whole verse.
The whole verse. Word for word. He gave his name, Mr. Striker. Motherfucker came, walked up. He looked at the fucking calculator. He picked it up. He hit the cadence and everything. Started rapping it. After that, he was like, we finna leave. He was like, let me see you after class. He was like, yeah, you know I know that song, man. Compton City G's and everything. We bonded over that. I swear to God, he never failed me. he always gave me a C, and it was over. I'm like, I can't be like just bonding with this white man like this over Easy E Compton City G's.
You typed it into the calculator?
Into the calculator, all of it. That shit was all the curses and all was like.
Typed it in the calculator.
He was like, and you would think he would be mad, like, this is what you doing when I'm trying to teach you? Motherfucker just said, looked at that shit, gave me a look at me, gave me a little head nod, and just walked back up to the class. I was like,
that's cool.
Cool ass motherfucker, but. Yeah, we can talk about Versuz all day, man. We're gonna get off that. But No Ceilings 3 coming out this Friday, man.
Yeah. I
What's
wasn't excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Now, because of this snippet?
No, just because of, I told you, after the Benny the Butcher song, where I'm like, this nigga is rapping. But if I know I'm getting that Wayne.
Why you didn't say it after the Pussy Talk song?
I didn't hear it. So, to go, I remember, it's still Wayne. Broke nigga said something when I saw the remix at the gas chamber.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to that song. The video came on again. That is terrible. Those are some bad ass rappers. The City Girls are fucking horrible. They are, especially Young Miami. That is fucking horrible. But I would never listen to Pussy Talk. I would listen to that trash. JT does look nice. Nice body. But I'd say that quick. That's the realness of this shit. But
you disgust me. You disgust me. You disgust me.
This is back on loop.
Keep being on loop. Fuck.
Luke Bel Air. But if Wayne is rapping like this on No Ceilings 3, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm actually looking for more authentic beats. I think I'm past the stage of hearing Wayne rap.
Other people's shit?
Especially nowadays.
Because there ain't no good shit out.
Like, he gonna rap. I know he put that he's gonna rap on Lil Baby and 42 Doug shit that we paid. But I don't know if I want to hear Wayne rap on that.
I would like to hear Wayne rap on the bop, the Baby's bop, that pop. I need some shit with some bop in it. I like him rap that. Roddy Rich's The Box.
Nah, I don't want to hear that box.
I don't
really like the box.
I think Wayne can kill it though. I think he'll kill it. And
he can't kill anything, but
and Something to Prove. Can you imagine Wayne rapping on Something to Prove? But rapping like he got
I want to hear Wayne
Something to Prove, like on some like how he's rapping on Go Talk, talking this shit. But in that vein, but on that,
I listen to Wayne rap on Something to Prove.
Yeah, like some shit like that.
Yeah,
if it's that, I'm cool.
That's the perfect song where I want to hear him rap on
Something to Prove.
You know what I'm saying? Because it kind of resonates with a Wayne sound where you can see him on that record. Like, it's a lot of stuff nowadays I can't see him on that record. But I am looking forward to No Ceilings 3, even though he's a dickhead for endorsing Trump and then getting caught for a pistol. Joke of the week last week were you, Wayne. We're getting caught with a pistol, but you still my nigga. And I'm hoping that, you deliver for me on 3. You know what I'm saying? You got anything for 3?
Are you excited for him to, isn't he performing at the, what did I see?
No, I'm not excited.
The Super Bowl or the Turkey game or something like that?
I ain't see that, but I'm looking for it.
I sent it to you performing somewhere.
It wasn't.
It says you didn't give a fuck. See,
but it wasn't. It wasn't nothing big like that.
It is. It was.
I didn't think it was nothing big like that.
Oh no. The fight night
with Tyson.
Tyson fight coming up.
Way smaller venue, guys. We talking about the Super Bowl. No, Tyson fight. Tyson fight. Super Bowl. What's my mind?
I didn't mean Super Bowl. I meant like maybe he was gonna perform at the Dallas Mavericks game or something like that. That's what I'm saying. Do like Turkey.
Wouldn't be excited about that. Super Bowl would be excited about it.
Wait a minute.
But what if they're gonna perform?
I don't know. I think he's just gonna stream or whatever for the Tyson fight or whatever.
No, I was saying that that's it for Wayne. Because I was gonna say about the Meek. Did you listen to the Meek the quarantine pack? Meek Mill?
I listened to the Durk song.
That's the only one?
Yeah. I had no interest in listening to the other one. I'm not a 42 Doug fan. I don't know who the fuck Vori is. So.
I don't know either. He's ruining the songs for me with me. Because it's the one song I can't think, god damn it. Let me go to my damn, get the actual name of the damn songs. So, I got all this damn Gucci Mane I downloaded after the battle. I made a playlist. So the middle of it, he put a snippet out, I want to say like 2 months ago. And the beat, the part of the song with that beat and what he was rapping, I was excited. I've been waiting on that song for about 2 months. So when I saw that one and the Durk song, I really don't like the Durk song. I think that I don't like what Meek is doing on this entire 4-pack, like following up from championships. Now he's still rapping, but the beat selections for this 4-pack, I think were way off. And even the song with Durk, I understand the pain. I hear it in their voice. It just seemed like something that just didn't mix.
The beat, the way it come on and everything, and like it give you a different vibe. And that's the difference. So us listening to it, we're listening to it the Chicago way with our Chicago ear. We hear it sort of the same. New York motherfuckers, and maybe it's not even the New York people. Maybe it's people who actually love instruments and all that shit, because they listen to the piano come in and the chords and all that. Like, oh, this shit cold. It's like he ain't said nothing yet. And then it's like when he come on, his first couple of bars is kind of like it ain't like on to me. It's like off the fucking beat or whatever. So shit seemed kind of weird. But when I listen to it, I'm like, all right, he's saying real shit and he talking that shit, and I like Durk verse on that, even though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's decent.
And
it wasn't bad. It wasn't what I would expect. It wasn't what I think. Cause to me, if I hear Durk, I want to hear Durk on Fabulous's, what's that shit? Cap. And he got a verse on there too. You say he just had like a little verse or whatever, but that Durk, I thought sort of kind of that's what I would get with Durk and me.
Yeah,
like that type of vibe.
He put that out on around the same time. I think they recorded that around. They shot the video around the time he shot the voice. Cause I remember putting that clip up around that time. They just been sitting on it for so long.
I don't really like the voice. Like I ain't really like the voice like that either. But it's a good song. It's still going on where Durk is still killing the features and shit. But I don't know what's Meek. Where's he going now? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's he taking us with his career?
Well, Meek do this. Like, I think he last time before he put championship out, he put out like a 4-pack or like a. I mean, when he did.
But them was good with Philadelphia, coming live from the city for the Who Love the Streets. Meek. He put that shit out. Then he put out that 1 a.m. Like all those. Damn, that 4-pack he put out last year was great.
Yeah, that was different.
This shit is kind of like boo trash, except for the Durk shit.
Yeah, I do like the song. Like I say, the middle of it, the intro and the song with Durk. I think I like 3 out of 4 is something that I would listen to, and maybe a little something like the beat selection was a little different. So I don't think it's that bad. Coke Boys 5, you see that one with Durk on there with French? Did you listen to any of those? Was I supposed to just transition like that?
No, that's fine, man, because Durk was on the Meek shit, and Durk was also on Coke Boys 5 shit.
I didn't like any of that shit.
None of it?
I don't like French. Okay. Not that I don't mean I don't like him. Something about his music just doesn't do it for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was looking at, I don't even know I don't have any expectation.
I actually downloaded 7 songs off of that, man.
You did? I downloaded all the Durk songs. Yeah. I listened to them. I haven't listened to them in detail.
The him and Jim Jones song was decent. I like the song with him and Jim Jones. The song with him and Pop Smoke is good, but only because I like that beat, that Pop Smoke beat and sound. I like that. So I like that song. The Fuck the Money Up, I like that song too. It's just him and French. I enjoy French though on certain beats. Cause I came in and told you that French before Tory Lanez did that dumb shit. That song, I think Tory fucked that up. Cause that song was cold. The chorus, he say, "Fuck me like you love me." Like, I still play that song to this day. That shit cold. So French, he made good songs. Like every year, he's sort of kind of like how Soulja Boy was. Every year he gonna give you some type of song.
Oh, for sure.
That's gonna have you be like, oh, this shit cold.
But I ain't been a fan of him except for I think Pop That. I like that one.
Yeah, that's
that's
a long way ass time.
Right, know what I'm saying? All the other shit that what's that one? No Ceilings? Or not No Ceilings.
You mean like the one with him and Drake?
No, I didn't.
No Shopping?
Then he just
jump up. I love that song.
Nah, I ain't like that. I don't like that type of shit. Like Pop Smoke though, I think I mentioned how he grew. I wasn't a fan of it. Like a lot of his songs that are older.
Hold on.
a lot of his songs that are older, I heard them before, they didn't hit the same. Now, like I like the Armed and Dangerous song. That's one of my favorite songs now. And why? Because it was a meme on Instagram where when Offset was dancing, doing the Pop Smoke dance, and it was like when your cousin asked, can they spend the night, and your parents say yes. And they was doing a damn dance together. But it went to the beat. I was like, let me hear this. And I played it. I'm like, this shit tight.
I ain't never heard
Then on 2K, Invincible or something is on there. I'm like, this shit tight. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to check out that Pop Smoke song. That was just a little quick sidebar.
Yeah.
Just
and Wave Blues, the song with him and Benny the Butcher. Another superb, stellar verse from Benny the Butcher. As always, I feel like he's having a decent little run. Griselda's having a great run this year.
Did we talk about his album?
We did. You didn't like it.
You liked it?
I liked it.
Okay. All right. I got to go back and listen to it. Because I want to hear the bars.
It's that type of shit where it's like, I don't think I will ever go back and listen to it again and replay it. It's like Busta Rhymes shit. It's like, I ain't gonna say it's bad, but I ain't gonna say it's something that I consistently go back to and be like, let me listen to this, let me listen to that, let me check this out, whatever. But this how it is, this Coke Boy Fast shit. Like, the only reason I like it is because Durk is on there. So I'm like, I'll listen to it, some support Durk, and he still is showing like sort of kind of his versatility, and he still is. I feel like he's these features. I feel like he could have went a little harder, but they not bad features to me. So it's decent. It's alright.
Who else came out? Meg. Talk about Meg.
Before we get into Meg, man,
Okay.
are you fucking with the new guy that everybody in hip hop is championing from North Carolina, Moray?
Never heard of him.
The dude who got the song Quicksand.
Never heard
Big
it.
fat motherfucker.
Never heard it.
Never heard it.
No.
You don't watch the Shade Room and you follow academics. He put it up there a lot too.
I do. Some shit I don't click on.
He just hit like 1.5 views on.
I see it. I scroll past it.
He's supposedly the next one up, man.
I ain't heard that song that thick. No, I ain't never heard that shit.
Just Jazz from the Do Say You Say podcast plays that shit out. When we was in Miami and she hooked her fucking phone up to the thing, that's all she played. Shit was on repeat. I'm like,
why would somebody want to hear that on repeat? Jazz, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Why you want to hear that on repeat? We want to sit there and listen to the same shit like rap. This is Jazz rotation. Rap, thick, rap, thick. We're getting the same shit. Rap, thick, rap. Your brain is gonna fucking melt or something, Jazz. You gotta stop listening to that shit. You got to. I'm looking at this camera and tell you, you gotta stop listening to these songs. You gotta something. Give me something else from me, but not rap and thick.
what about Just Hilarious?
I didn't hear it.
Nice.
I didn't hear it.
That nice little ass back there.
Well, see, her ass is different for me because it looked like she has some work. Like it got lifted. It's too strong. It's a muscle ass.
Did you see it? You didn't see the video?
No, I need to watch the video.
It's a video for it. I don't know about.
I wish I could. Oh, they can't get on the camera.
I don't know about a muscle ass. That muscle got a little shaking.
Okay, she's shaking her ass. I mean, she couldn't dance.
Just Hilarious is one bad young woman to me. I love her. Talk about like a dream, like your fantasy girl or whatever. Like just that type of
Personality.
yeah.
And all that.
Like she can dress. And I like her that can do it both, and it look just it flow. You know, some girls when they put on certain clothes, you be like you forcing. Like she can do the hood shit. She can do the classy shit. She got her body done. It looks nice because I didn't really pay attention to her before. Mm-hmm. So when I started to pay attention to her, she already had her body done. So I was like, God damn, she thick.
This is how she started dressing.
Yeah, and then she funny. Them lips, it's like, yeah, man, I love Just Hilarious. I love it. That song, it's not that great. It's not that good of a song, but the video, I like the visual, and I'm okay with people. You just want to branch out. Like I hate when people try to like pigeonhole certain people. It's like Eddie Murphy and all them niggas made songs too. Why the fuck Just Hilarious can't make a song?
He made a real song.
Yeah, like
singing his ass off.
I'm
Little ass baby teeth.
I'm here for it. If every stripper that's ever shook her ass can make a song, if Tink Badass can make a song, if she can become a rapper,
yeah,
anybody can, man. So I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed it.
You heard her song?
Tink?
Yeah, it's bad. Some of them are bad.
I haven't listened to anything Tink, and if you listening out there, Tink, I haven't done anything since Tink deleted me and blocked me on Snapchat off of accidentally screenshot out. I was a new iPhone, team. It was a new iPhone.
Well,
I didn't know how to work it.
Well,
I accidentally screenshot it. And goddamn, it was worth it. That picture, boy, that picture that got accidentally screenshotted was worth it.
But it was accidental.
It was an accident.
Great photo.
Great photo. And ever since then, it's been like 2 years. So now at this point, I'm offended. Like, first of all, who do you think you are to keep me blocked for this?
It's not gonna go unblock you. Shut up, bro.
Just
Go unblock.
Yeah, like
No.
have a heart. Christmas
You ever
time.
block somebody?
Christmas time. You just unblock them.
No. Have you ever blocked somebody?
I have.
You ever go back in your phone and look at your block list? You be like, damn, I forgot I blocked this motherfucker. All the time, I be like, the fuck? I remember this motherfucker kept calling me. I remember this number. You block shit. Like, I got so many. I'm gonna show you my block list while we doing this right now. So you can see, like, it's so many block numbers on this motherfucker that I'm just like, I don't even know how to keep up with them. You know what I'm saying? Block messages. I got blocked messages, unknown.
And while you looking at that, man, we're gonna shout out Durk, who was two-time. Does it work like that? Is he two-time two-time Grammy nominated artist? Since that song got nominated for 2 different categories, I think that's.
And that's crazy. Like I know that. How do you feel about that?
What a sad year for Durk, but also what a great year. What a major accomplishment. Like from this moment forward, he's now known as Grammy nominated artist Durk.
Yeah.
Like you gotta if you want to be introduced like that, that's how you gotta be introduced. So somebody from O Block from Lembron is now a Grammy nominated artist. I don't know if Chief Keef, he should have a Grammy. If he don't, he should have a nomination.
He ain't got no Grammy.
If he don't, it's fucked up. Chief Keef done put out a lot of songs that should have, Finito should have been rap song of the year at some point. But
I don't know how to get the
and no disrespect, but if you're gonna put, certain people would say like Pop Smoke had a damn good album this year. But if you're gonna put Pop Smoke album as album of the year over certain people's albums, then Chief Keef album, his first album, damn sure should have been album of the year at some point. Maybe it didn't come out at the right time.
Hip Hop Award?
Hip Hop, no, Grammys.
No.
Pop, no, I'm just only
I get
because
what
I'm
you're saying,
saying because it's no way that Pop Smoke, Chief Keef first album,
So
you
the
talking
Grammy-
about.
So they got so that's the results. They in already?
And it's just nominations.
Oh,
The
okay.
results ain't in.
All right.
But the anticipation for that first album from Chief Keef was out of this fucking world. So if he ain't get Grammy nominated off that, then I don't think other motherfuckers should just get like, not pity, but don't just throw him a bone if certain motherfuckers.
But that's what happened. Like, look at Mac Miller. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying on the battle, but you just be like, all right, what's the hype? Like, I didn't really, okay. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't win album of the year.
Yeah, but
It should.
Durk being nominated, man, I feel like I think it's great, and I think it's something that he should be proud of, and he should, take it as a stat, like, cause it's a lot.
He definitely proud of it. He kept talking about it being on the Billboard.
Yeah, it's a lot of motherfuckers out there, like, there's a lot of people out there that's got Grammys, like Joe Budden got a Grammy, but certain people look at it like how certain, like bench warmers look at a championship, like Brian Scalabrine got a ring.
Yeah.
He probably don't go around brag like I got a ring, you know what I'm saying? So it's like certain people are proud of it, and certain people not. But I feel like that's a major accomplishment, man, for Durk. And
Hell yeah, it is. I agree. I hope they win. I don't think they will. And, you know what I'm saying? You know what it'll be like? Well, it's Drake's song. So what, motherfucker? I'm on it, and I'm gonna take it.
yeah, I think they should win, man. I think it should win. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but I'm not that big into the Grammys, so I don't really give a fuck about everything else everybody's mad about. My stance on the Grammys, because every year they black people always get their panties in a bunch about who
Same shit.
Yeah, who gets nominated and who doesn't, and who gets praised and who doesn't. And it's like, y'all do all of that every single year, and then y'all all proceed to skip the BET Awards and the BET Hip Hop Awards and the Soul Train Awards. And
wait on the Grammys.
Right, and anything else that's mainly geared towards black people, you motherfuckers don't show up. But y'all go to the VMAs, y'all go to the AMAs, y'all go do any and everything that's white-based. You motherfuckers will show up to the Nickelodeon Awards before y'all ever step foot into the BET
Them
Hip Hop
motherfuckers
Awards.
took the MTV Awards more serious than they took the BET when it was popping like that.
So it's like, I don't really, like all that complaining and stuff like that is just like, it kind of falls on deaf ears to me, because like y'all do this shit all the time. Like, if at this point, it's enough black money, black businesses, and black excellence out there, so we can uplift our own shit and take away from their shit. Like, or now we ain't even gotta really take away. Like Dave Chappelle says, like, man, like, just stop fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't appreciate us. They don't fuck with us.
Yeah.
Why? Why am I steady? Why am I doing this for? You know what I'm saying? So let's go where we're appreciating and respecting. And like he said, like, I know BET ain't owned by black people, whatever, but make your own fucking awards. Like, come up with a magazine, come up with the Revolt Awards or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's shit out there to do that shit. So, but Meg Thee Stallion was also a Grammy nominated artist. She came out with her official debut. I don't know how, because she's came out with a lot of projects, but this is her official debut album, man. The Good News.
Oh yeah?
It's her official debut.
What about the one that had the Captain Hook song on it?
It wasn't a debut. I think it was just a little EP, a little project, a little teaser, mixtape,
okay.
maybe.
92,000 is what she did this week, by the way.
Oh, for Good News?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's low.
She should be over 100. Artist of the Year and all that shit that she's saying she is.
I agree.
How much buzz she got around her.
And with that Beyonce song over there, she should be over 100.
Exactly, because I know that's on there. Is that on there?
It is.
Yeah.
It's definitely on there.
92,000. Didn't even crack 100. But that's good. That's really good for nowadays.
It is, but
not for her.
But with the money and everything that's invested in her, that seems kind of low.
Yeah.
That seems real.
So you putting on the levels with Cardi and all that stuff?
This shows that she's not. This shows that she's like you've been saying, how she's a tier above City Girls. Mm-hmm. This is what that's showing. This is showing like, hey, and when Cardi be saying, when Nicki be saying, look at the numbers and look at all that shit, like, y'all steady want to elevate these motherfuckers because you feel like their popularity is where my popularity is.
Right.
It's not, and the numbers is showing y'all it's not. Like, y'all can, yeah.
Cardi wouldn't
That's
do,
surprising.
Cardi wouldn't do, if Cardi did 100, she may do like low hundreds.
Yeah, like 120, 130.
No, not 130.
No.
I'm thinking 105 to 115 if Cardi drop one. And that's being nice. You know what I'm saying? Because she ain't got the buzz that she used to.
Yeah.
I got WAP, I guess.
WAP, nigga.
What WAP do? Oh, she got WAP on the album too, don't she?
Not, this ain't no big album, no. WAP ain't
Should have
no big.
been. You know what I'm saying? It's a damn mix song.
Yeah,
It's on Cardi shit.
should I ask you the question that I already know the answer to?
Go ahead. I listened to it.
Did you listen to the Meg album, Good News?
I didn't. I listened to 3 tracks. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
So I listened to Shots Fired, the tracks that we talked about, to see if I was accurate on point with what I was saying. And yeah, he thought it was a birthday. I don't care. So yeah, tell him what it is then, man, bitch. Tell him. I listened to the song with Durk, for Durk's verse, of course.
How'd you feel about Shots Fired?
Shots Fired, I thought it was, I don't think it was that good. I think it showed how, it improved how right I am about the artist she is, because even when you expect her to rap, like Nicki, Shots Fired, she finna rap on that bitch.
We got did it on, yeah, we got
Yeah, even Cardi could get somebody to write something for her. But the authentic, like, I do think that Meg pins on shit. But even if I heard Cardi on that,
it was no 5-star bitch or nothing like that.
yeah, nah, yeah, it was just like,
That's
okay,
an underrated
I hear
Nicki
you, and I'm like, you can't come back after he's made an entire album saying that, and then come with this shit, like, stop it. You know what I'm saying? The first 6 bars is it. After that, you just like, whatever, who cares? So that's what I think about that song. The song with Durk, I listened to it for Durk verse. And this body song or whatever, everybody doing this silly ass foolish dance to. It's the most, when I saw him doing that shit with low ankle socks and gym shoe and stockings, I was like, what are you wearing, first off? And why are you doing that foolish ass dance? Now watching a bunch of fools, men and women,
gay ass men doing that dance. Any man, I don't give a fuck if you a dancer for real. I guarantee you will never see Chris Brown or Usher doing the body yachty challenge. I bet you wouldn't. You're not gonna see it. No man should be doing like that. I'll just say what one of my favorite rappers, Willie D, said. at the end of the song, We Boogie. He said, y'all niggas be dancing, bunny hopping, sissy pooing, whistle while you're twerking. He said, man, a real man body ain't even supposed to move that way. Y'all be backing it up and all that shit. He say, real men, side to side, drinking hand, you understand? That's where I'm at when it comes to men dancing. That is the gayest shit I ever seen in my life. That for you to sit a camera in front of your face and start doing that dance, look at it.
Position your hands in front of your body like so, and then fucking wind your knees up in and out very fast. Look at your face. Don't look at your body. When you run that video back, zoom in. Take your fingers like this and zoom in. And look at your stupid ass face from women to men. And look at how stupid you look. And then for you to act the person, hoping that you can make their page, like you want to get some social media fame off of, you want to go viral?
For body, yada, yada.
Look at your dumb ass face in the camera and you tell me how this video will age for you. In a couple of months, go back and look at it and you tell me I want to know if you're going to delete that shit or not. Cause ain't no way you're going to look at that and be like, yeah, I killed that.
Keep that. They ain't going to put it in the highlights on Instagram?
Nah, that shit over with. You better delete it. Because I'm looking at it like, damn fool. Grown ass motherfucker. Too old for this. You too old for this. Sit down. You can dance. You can enjoy it. But it's a really foolish dance. Puts me in the mind of the chicken head. And if you remember what the chicken head was.
All this shit started with Dan Rudo. That dance he did, we all thought it was funny because he kept doing it. It's a gay ass dance, man. It's funny when he do it because he's making that dumb ass face and he's
winding it up.
Yeah,
but it's a joke.
It is.
These motherfuckers are serious. Look at it, determined.
But it was a joke when he started doing it, but then when he stopped, and then he started breaking that shit down. That's when he's like, all right, man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Wind it up. Wind it up, slow wine, man. Yeah, man. But did you listen to the album?
I did. I listened to all 17 tracks of the album, man.
So give us your review.
Research for the podcast, not because I wanted to hear it. It was. I'm not gonna say it was a good album. It wasn't that bad though. It wasn't as bad as what people are making it out to be, but it wasn't a versatile album. I didn't learn anything new from Meg. I will say that. She didn't do a different flow. She didn't have any different type of music, any different type of songs. Like, it's all par for the course. Whatever you got from Meg, what you know you getting from her, that's what you get.
Were you looking for something different from her?
For a debut album, yeah. Because Cardi debut album, it gave you Be Careful and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Look at, what's that song? Did she have a song like Don't Go Through My Phone or some shit like that? Like, she had different songs. Like, you gave... Like how Nicki shit was. I'm gonna give you your pop songs. I'm gonna give you your hip hop songs.
Cardi album was great.
It was because it was so versatile. It gave you everything. Like with Meg shit, it's like she just always, and it's okay. Maybe she like how I said a long time ago with Kevin Hart. Like, y'all want me to make serious movies, but I just became an actor and started getting this money. You want me to sit up there and make serious movies? Let me get this funny money first. Mm-hmm. So maybe let Meg get this ass shaking money. She ain't gonna be this young, this thick, and them knees ain't gonna be as good as they are right now. So let her get her shit off. And as somebody who's been watching for over a year, she's been out.
Mm-hmm. She's been out longer than that.
Yeah, but you do.
But she's been bigger.
Right, I am looking at it like, I do want to see something else. Hear you talk about something else. The best song on there to me is Don't Rock Me to Sleep. Because that's the one song on the album that's so far from the sex talk that she always gives.
What's she talking about?
It's like,
it's subject matter on it?
It's sort of kind of like a breakup song. So she's basically saying, like, don't give me a little lullaby, you know what I'm saying? Don't feed me no bullshit. Tell me what it is, and blah blah blah. That's what it is.
Now, in that song, was she saying? Cause you know a real bitch. Did she say that at one time?
She barely even cursed in there. Like, I think she cursed.
Did she say real bitch?
I think she do, but not in that way. That's what I'm saying.
She gotta say it.
Listen to it. If you listen to it, you like, this is. It was refreshing to hear it after, especially it comes after the Go Crazy song with Big Sean. So the hit after that is like, all right, you rapping with Big Sean, you trying to show you can rap, then you give me that. And
So
then
it's her version of Be Careful.
Something like that.
I got you.
It's something like that. But in the next song, Outside, it give you a little different vibe too. But towards the middle and the end, she goes back to the same Meg. Well, I'm just gonna rap about my pussy and my ass and all that type of shit. So I don't know, man. Circles was decent. The Durk song was decent. I thought Durk could get off a little bit more. The hook was I like the hook on the song, but I mean it's not bad, but it's just not. It's no Pink. It's Pink Friday. It's not that. It's no Pink Friday. It's no.
You shouldn't even expect none of that. Like, if you had those type of expectations for Meg, please bring a motherfucking down. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's gonna give you now. I'm not saying she's City Girls. She better than City Girls. If Young Miami put an album out, oh my God, that's what I mean. That's bad. When you can't even give a bar. You'll rap about something and then you think you could just stop in the middle of that bar and say, period. No, you can't do that. You can't just say what the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really bad. Like, Meg is not there. She's better than that. She can rap, but her subject matter is not.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Because a lot of she is rapping and she got a little bit for her. She got bars, she got wordplay, she got all that type of shit for her.
I got you.
But it's like you said, it's just a subject matter. You're just like, all right, man. How many songs do I have to listen to you talk about?
That's it.
Doing it on a dick and throwing that ass back. It's like, all right, man. Like, women kill me like they just fucking that much. Like, y'all not, man. Just knock it off. Y'all pussy.
Well, maybe she is. She just taking it out. Fucking got a scroll.
Listen, man. I don't think that they're doing everything that they're doing. It's like that. Like that shit killed me. Like y'all not fucking. If sex is done right, it shouldn't take all night. That's a bar.
It is, but I hate that. You hate to hear motherfuckers say that when they get the air horn out.
Oh man, drop the bomb on them, man. If sex is done right, it don't take all night, man.
You gotta chill with that shit.
Fuck.
If you, wow. You gotta fuck me 3 times a day, then bye. Okay, bitch, bye. Fuck you mean 3 times a day, 2 times a day.
Damn, I fucked it up.
Yeah, fuck it, that's okay. But you want to get fucked 3 times a day? Now you need to get in a time chamber. Get your ass in the motherfucking time machine. Go back to when you were fucking in your late teens and fuck all day. You know what I'm saying? Not in motherfucking no way. Forget about it. Not happening.
I really have to get in shape. I'm very disappointed in myself and how hard I breathe after sex.
Nigga, try walking up some stairs. What you talking about? You feel it?
What's your most embarrassing after sex moment?
Probably the walk away.
I'm going to get you a towel.
That's the most embarrassing part. Just imagine I have to look at my ass as I walk away. Used to be like, God damn, I'm just looking at my ass. You know what I'm saying? So I know that makes shit. You may regret everything you know. You walk in the motherfucking bathroom. Now, the bathroom, my room now. So you walk away thinking you would have killed that pussy, right? And she sitting back there looking like, look at this nigga.
looking like face out of the back.
Oh, shit. You trying to walk away? How do you walk away? You probably just got on a tank top. I'm not talking about me now. Okay, listen. You probably just got on a tank top.
Pulled over your neck.
Some socks on. Nothing from the fucking belly down. You just like bare ass, pie ass. Here's a powder face. Jokes on me. God damn it. Walking away. You know what I'm saying? That's the most embarrassing
You
part.
always got to end the sex when she's facing away from the door, so you can just walk out the way you want, man.
Well,
you got to get out of there. First, no conversation. When it's done, you just scurry out. Go find
also, if we talk about in those times,
I leave immediately. I don't sit around and talk.
Yeah, so it's a quick movement then with that. It's a different whole type of movement. So if it's that scenario, it's like you're not getting up. I ain't getting from under the sheet, nigga, until a motherfucker go into. They gonna get up and go to the room first, or go to the bathroom first. You be like, alright, you just finally got up. By the time she come back, you dressed. You're gonna be like, damn.
You don't want no towel? No, I don't need no towel. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, no, I want to get on. I always talk home shit. You know what I'm saying? You be like, nah, I'm quick. You gotta get that shit up. But like,
do you judge a woman who doesn't ask for a towel after sex? No.
I don't think about it, cause like my mind is like, okay, I'm ready to get out of here. Okay, so.
Well, she's at your place. Hypothetically, like she's at your place after I had sex, and she don't ask for a towel to wipe herself, like a wet towel, not the towel to get the mess up, the wet towel. Do you judge a woman after that?
Oh hell no. Like now the mess. She shouldn't even have to ask for the. I don't know. I just put it out like.
But that's what I'm saying. The it's different.
I know what you mean.
Someone be like, "Can I get a wet towel so they can really clean themselves up a little bit, a little proper, and then they're dry." I'm not talking about when you shoot and then you grab the towel or the shirt and wipe it off. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about go wet.
So they at my house, not like if you fucking a chick at their crib. Or
if you at their house, either. I've been at other women's house, and after we've got done, they've told me to go get a towel.
I'm assuming when they get up and go to the bathroom, that's what they're doing.
Okay.
So, unless you're going straight to sleep, you just like whatever. But if I wouldn't judge them, because that's what I'm saying. From all those scenarios, I'm thinking that when they get up and they disappear, that's what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but if she's at your house
and she's spending the night,
even if she's spending the night,
now she's spending the night and we going straight to sleep. You don't care. Do it in the morning. Now, because you may.
But if it's 7:30 p.m. and y'all fuck and
you should go and start cooking and doing X, Y, Z.
I'm not saying she's your girl. I'm just saying
don't say anything. Like, because you can fuck her, but they be like, I'm gonna go make. Somebody, when I was younger, I told you, she gave me some fucking head. I went and cooked some burgers. Like, okay, let me get some. So when I'm talking about that, I'm saying like, like if she just like, all right, we finna go to the show or something. I just fucking go to the show. She don't need wipes, just go. I don't know. I don't think I would, because I'm like, I'm done with it. Like, whatever you do with that shit is your choice. Like, I'm not gonna smell it. I don't have to deal with it. My mind is. I don't think about that shit.
I think because I've dealt with so many women who have always asked for a wet towel or presented a wet towel afterwards. I think now in my mind, if we do it and then you don't, or you just like put them on. Some girls, I just look at them differently, like, ugh, like.
What if you fuck them in your vehicle?
That's different because there's no towels available. But if anywhere where there's a towel, they do it. They ask for it. Or if I fuck them in the vehicle, they always be like, all right, I gotta go home, I gotta go take a shower or something like that.
I ain't never thought about it that way.
Yeah.
Okay. What about a girl if you nut in their mouth and they don't ask for any mouthwash or gum? Or they're not prepared. All of a sudden, they're not prepared. They just like. They just continue to have a conversation with you after the fact.
Afterward, there has been.
Do you think about it, or does it matter?
I've never thought about that. It's happened, but I've never heard it was like, because gotta go brush my teeth and give me some mouthwash or something to be gargle or nothing like that.
Because of what I'm thinking, I'm like, that's the equivalence to the matching for a towel. Well, I'm like, that's what my mind has been like. I haven't thought about it.
I agree. That's it.
So I don't have that much, but I have had an experience where they gargled the mouthwash before. Now that's great. Mouth is soaking wet. Now I'm giving y'all tips, ladies. Now after, give me some.
Oh.
You disgust me.
Oh, no,
that's what you get.
They're gonna be like, oh, Daeo spitting. This nigga spitting. This nigga spitting the second album.
Oh, there you go. That's what you want.
So, what I have had motherfuckers say, that I have had a scenario where someone is like, yeah, I need mouthwash because I need to wash the dick from my breath. They haven't said it in that way. And I've also seen a woman talk to a man on the phone and say, a man knowing that she's been with a man saying, hey, I want to see you. And like, I was so-and-so. Well, I still want to see you. No, because I still got dick on my breath. And I'm like, wow, you just said that? You know what I'm saying? Seriously. I'm not lying. I'll show you, man. I'm just saying, like, I used to can show you this shit. This is way back. But
dick on him, bro.
Yeah, man, I still got dick on my
come on!
That's just, oh my God. Jesus Christ.
That's my favorite one right there. That's my favorite one. But for real, you just be like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like the things, women speaking to you in that manner, like, how would you feel about that woman saying something like that to somebody after they had your dick on their breath?
If I was the guy that she was sitting and she said that, I was just looking at her just like, you just nasty. You're nasty, you're disrespectful. And I'm not sure I get any woman that says that is probably great at whatever act she's performing. So I'll probably be sitting around like, I can't wait. Because I've had you know who. She said some pretty vulgar, nasty, just gutter butt things to me. It's just like, you always come back for those. Those are the ones you always go back to.
Mm-hmm.
But yours was funny, man. The most embarrassing thing, Mads. I can't top that. Mads was just like damn near having a heart attack on the floor afterwards.
What's that? The cramp?
Not the cramp, just the breathing. Where you, I really felt like death was coming. You like you couldn't catch your breath, hyperventilating. Like when you be trying to stand up, put your hands on your hips and shit, and act like you all good. But then I just had to lay down. I've had to.
What's left?
I've had to lay down several times afterwards.
What about the cramp? You ever caught a cramp in your side after the fact?
Oh, I had in the stomach? In the stomach area, yeah.
Yeah, that shit where you be like, oh, what is that? What is that? Shit is painful.
Too much movement.
That it's always after the bus.
Yeah.
It be like it was maybe that's what blue balls is released. I don't know what it is. But that shit is painful.
About to attack your midsection.
Yeah, man.
I recently caught a cramp in my leg, man.
You got a Charlie horse?
Jesus fucking Christ. It was bent up like that. Oh, man. Shit. Women are disrespectful, too. They fucking hold on to you like, let me go. Mm-hmm. Gotta get up out of this.
Fucking with my foot, with the Achilles when it was fucked up, you have to position your knees in such a way. And I'm still gonna fuck. I'm talking about the numbness of your knee. I was just like, man, that shit is like, but a Charlie horse, I've caught those before. I remember in my young days, I caught them doing extra shit you know you shouldn't be doing. That's when you catch a Charlie horse.
They come out of nowhere too sometimes.
Your ass get up, you extend, you're like, oh, motherfucker just take you out, sniper in the building. Motherfucker just pop my head. I feel like you just popped the hammy. That shit be in there, like here. When it's in your calf, was it there? Was it in here or was it in the back of the leg?
Yeah, it was the calf.
The calf is a motherfucker back there.
Cause it jumped. That motherfucker be like that. You like, what the fuck is going on with my leg?
That shit just like, you just see it like, man, yeah.
The laughter. That's when you realize how cool you are with a girl, man. When things like that, when comical things happen during sex, that's how you realize the coolness of you and that woman.
Yeah, man.
If y'all can laugh it off, and rekindle it real quick, then you are good. Even if y'all can laugh it off after the moment, you know.
At some point, you gotta laugh at it because it's funny. If you're just serious, then I'm probably not gonna be around you to begin with in the first place. You know what I'm saying? You gotta lighten up, have some type of personality. You know what I'm saying? So that's the most embarrassing shit. What else you got?
How do you feel about Meg getting all those Grammy nominations, man, for this for
That's what I'm saying.
Album of the year,
2000. I think that speaking of Meg, she probably lights up. That's what I'm saying. For what she's supposed to be, and having, I think that she's getting the. I don't want to say that it's not deserved, cause she is hot, but I think it's all. I don't even know what it is. I don't know what all the big hype is around it. I think is it all female because she's in like real categories, like not just
Yeah.
Female artists. Now, female artists I can understand because I don't think there's anybody out female-wise. I think she's filling that void, that Cardi, Nicki void right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's the hottest one. But, like, album, she ain't had an album. Song of the year, what? What is it, WAP? Was it that?
I don't know. It might probably be Savage or something like that.
Because Beyonce's on it, so I guess that's the Drake effect.
Yeah.
I don't think, what was the question? So fucking high.
Oh, just how you feel about her being nominated for those Grammys.
Yeah, no, I think she's overrated. I don't think she should, I think it's just, I don't know what it is, but I don't think she deserves that many nominations.
That many, yeah. I do think she deserves to be a Grammy nominated artist, but just that many, I feel like it's like kind of overkill, and it's like, it sort of kind of just gives you that the fixes in type of feeling, especially when you got artists like Tiana Taylor and Summer Walker, like they not even getting nominated, but then you got Meg getting nominated in some of the categories she is. So I can agree with that one.
Yeah, man, nah, they definitely but I don't even see them getting nominated for no Grammy. You know what I'm saying? I just see Meg best friend made a diss track towards Meg.
How do you feel about that, man? Just friends being around like phony friends. I guess you've talked about that, touched on like being around insecure people, or when you see that, when you start to see their insecurities come out or whatever. But I also look at it like people put a lot of stock into celebrities. It's like people are just people. Like we know a bunch of people who are just dickhead people. Like they're not good people. But if they win, if they make a hot song, like now they're a celebrity in the limelight, and now everybody think that there's these great people based off of their lyrics or whatever, or their look. And it's like some people could really just be not good people. I'm not saying that about Meg, but she just made, like the girl said, like I wouldn't want to have the type of soul that you have. You hear that about a lot of artists and stuff, like rappers. Like they just not genuine people. Like they phony. Motherfuckers really don't fuck with them. It's just all about the music. You know what I'm saying? I don't like how they move. Jeezy sort of kind of got that stigma. Like people saying like everybody that Jeezy used to be around 10 years ago or back when he was popping, like he ain't really around them niggas no more. So it's like, I think people look at that shit and it's like they feel like, man, that can't be true because why would this person do that? And it's like, you just gotta remember, like people are still people, you know what I'm saying? Like you can give a snake nigga $100 million. He's just $100 million snake now. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's still gonna do that like D'Angelo Russell. You still gonna do that type of shit. Like that whole ass shit. August Alsina. You gonna be the nigga that you gonna be whoever you are, no matter how much money you got. So
that's why I think people mix up. Like people are who they are. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I'm sorry, I clicked on a part 2. I close that. People are who they are with money regardless, you know what I'm saying? They are who they are. So maybe Meg is a toxic person, you know, but to each his own.
I definitely don't want to see that. It sucks because it seems like she's kind of alone in the world now with all her immediate family and the people that's close to her. So yeah. it do suck that somebody like your best friend can attack you and you not really have them around in your corner no more. So you know they gotta be a fucked up feeling, especially with all the good stuff happening. For that to be going on.
But girls, that shit happen all the time. Girls have friends that fall in and out all the time.
Still dealing with the Tory shit. That shit just won't go away. But
it won't. How many times you seen female best friends always fall out over something? Because girls so easy to call somebody their friend and make them their best friend.
Yeah. And I was talking to Jazz about the show. I was talking to about Durk and Vaughn about which one would be bigger. And it's like she was trying to think of a female to compare it to, and it's like it's not, because no female rapper will ever bring their best friend or they homegirl to stand next to them and be that secondary rapper. Like I can't think of none. Like not one female rapper has ever had they homie or they homegirl, oh that's a rapper too, next to them and be like they protege. But you see it all the time with dudes. Like they bring they guys and everything off the block and you my nigga. Jay-Z tried to as hard as he could to get motherfuckers to fuck with Memphis Bleak. Like
man, he did.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna fuck with him or not? But Bleak gonna always be good. He gonna always be with me. You know what I'm saying? 50 did that shit with all them with Yayo. Like, ain't no fucking Yayo, man.
And I actually, when Daeo got locked up, it wasn't the same G-Unit. I was actually looking forward to Yayo getting out and being on these songs because of the impact of the G-Unit. You know what I'm saying? 50 carrying niggas, man. Yo, Lil Wayne, look out. Gunna still here. Mac Man is horrible, nigga. Like,
and bitch, I'm Mac Man.
Like, he had a couple of them, but he was always, even when it was Currency Wayne and Mac. Mac Man is fucking trash, but you know that's his man's. You know what I'm saying? Wayne and Push tried to push a lot of motherfuckers over. He got some over, but a lot of motherfuckers.
You never
Boo. When Boo and Gotti. When Boo used to rap with Wayne, you like, Boo, motherfucker was bad on every song, but that was the biggest thing we had in Chicago.
Never see it. I've never. So if anybody knows it out there, let me know what time a female has tried to put on another female, or or made sure that another female stood next to her as loyal as some of these niggas have people standing next to her. And speaking of loyalty and all that, did you see the Dave Chappelle's Unforgiven, man?
No, it's a new one?
Yeah. Put it on his Instagram, 18 minutes.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
He's got many fucking research. Since you just listened hours ago.
Man, I've been a little tied up, if you could say so, for the day. But no, I didn't, but I am going to look at it just like I'm going to look at that reunion. But
it's basically just him saying, you know, they just put Chappelle show on Netflix and they put it on HBO Max.
I heard he wanted it off, right?
Yeah.
They got it off.
Netflix took it off, but HBO Max still on there, and it was just basically like him it was just like an 18-minute story of him recapping his career from when he first started to now, and he was just going through, you know how Dave Chappelle do, like he hit you with certain things, like this dude at 15 stole one of my jokes. That was the first time somebody ever stole something from me, but it wasn't the last time because Comedy Central did this. It was like at 18, I went and I witnessed 3-Car Monty in New York, and then I realized, 3-Car Monty is the same shit that they do to you in the industry when you need to sign a contract and you go get the lawyer who also working with the TV company who also working with this motherfucker. So it's like, ain't no way you can't win. You just think you winning or whatever. So it was just one of those. That's what he was basically talking about, but he was doing it in this Dave Chappelle way. And to me, it just shows like you could touch on, because you say you watched the Kevin Hart thing. You could talk about how you feel about it, but it just shows how even in 18 minutes, Dave Chappelle can be so, I don't want to say powerful and make it seem like it's something that it's not, but he can just be so influential and so inspiring in 18 minutes. And it's like you give, and I ain't trying to disrespect Kevin Hart or nothing, but like you give him an hour, and I didn't take anything inspiring or anything that's like, damn, or nothing like that's deep or nothing like that from Kevin Hart. Not saying that that's what he was aiming for, but it's like, in any time I've seen, I'm not a Dave Chappelle fan. I wasn't until he came back. And when the first time I seen him, like, if this is what people tell me that I need to watch and that they so why they love Dave Chappelle, I go back and to his old catalog and fuck with him, because
I don't think it is. Because even when I'm thinking about like the Chappelle show in real time, I wasn't a fan of it. Like I wasn't really tuning in. He was a different kind of comedy. Like when I look at Dave Chappelle now, I've found myself looking forward to. Because it's like conscious comedy. Right. So I found myself looking, like I said, I'm going to look at it. Just because of that. It's not more so looking at him to be funny. It's like...
You look for the message in it.
Exactly.
And what it's going to teach you and what what he's trying to show you or whatever. And it was decent. It's funny. Like it should always funny and like that aha and type of shit where you hit those moments or whatever. But... yeah, it's good. So what did you think about Kevin Hart, Zero Fucks Given, though, man?
See, I went into it with low expectations, and I thought it was really good. I thought it was what I would expect from Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got very high, I watched it. Probably enhanced some of the humor from the episode. I think it was more so relatable. Like, when he started talking about, like, age and, like, that old man that you develop into, do you see yourself transitioning into? In real time, you like, damn, why I don't want to do so. It was a lot of jokes that I can relate to, you know what I'm saying, which made it funny for me. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how I receive a lot of my comedy. You know what I'm saying? So you be like, it's funny as hell because you're like, damn, that shit true.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the Kevin Hart special, but I had very low expectations. And if I had to rank it amongst his comedy specials, it wouldn't be at the top. It would be exactly where it is now.
The last one?
The last one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Because do you got any jokes, any standout jokes from there that you can rattle off right now?
Well, I say like the group message, like I told you.
Oh, yeah, you did.
The guy group message.
Okay.
That shit is so true because women, I don't know what women think, but I think a lot of women, like, you know how you'll say if you want to catch a girl up in some shit, go in a group chat and look at the friend because you know it's something in there. And it's the truth. Like if you do go into any kind of, even if they went into ours, like you'll probably scroll or you'll probably see some Instagram ass every now and then, but then you're gonna just see a bunch of bitch, you know what I'm saying? Look at this stupid ass shit that we find humor in,
right,
that they would probably look and be like, y'all lame as hell. You know what I'm saying? Or like, y'all really talking about that? You be like, yeah, this is what the fuck we talk about. Like, y'all really have it fucked up about, or even fun. Like, or when you go out with your friends. That was another one that stood out too. They be like, men really don't know what the fuck you doing. So when your girl be like, yeah,
45 minutes of Home Depot.
I remember doing that.
Now that was one where I was like, I laughed out loud at that because like you say, I do remember all those nights where you be like,
Burger King.
You be like, fam, we've been sitting out here for 30 minutes and we ain't did shit. And it's always that motherfucker that got a girl at home like, bro, I'm finna go home to my bitch. I'm not finna sit out here with you niggas and do this shit all night, man. Pick a location, I'm up.
So tell me how many times you think that's been me. Well, I'm always ready to go. No matter what I'm at, if I'm not with, now I'm also the guy that can go out and be with my guys and have a fucking great time. Excuse me, but I'm the guy that if I'm not heavily intoxicated, I'm always irritated and I'm always ready to go. Not even, your woman is at home sleep. You just like, all right, man, I'm ready to go. I sent you another one today where it had Rockefeller. They took a picture of Michael Jackson. And it was like, exactly why I asked who all gonna be there. And it was so funny, I'm like, that shit be true too. You be like, who the fuck gonna be there? So you arrive and you like, this nigga here. So you be like, now I'm really ready to motherfucking go. But that's the truth. Guys, we never know what we doing unless you got a friend that's organized. Other than that, you be like, yeah, you ain't doing shit like that. All right, bet. We gonna get clean in the motherfucker. Show up, say, all right, well, we'll figure out where we going on the fly. We'll show up. It's never what we think it's gonna be. It's always bad. Then we just like, I'm the guy that's ready to go immediately. We got a couple friends who be like, no, Joe, they want to keep pouring shots. No, this night is over, nigga. This is over. I'm ready to go home. I came out, show love, kicked with my guys. An hour in, I'm ready to go.
Because a lot of the times, guys night out, I'm pretty sure girls are the same way, but a lot of times our shit just turn into the guys standing wherever we at. If we are at somebody's house, or even if we in a parking lot, we'll turn that shit into a night. We'll be in it for like an hour and a half, just going over old stories, talking about anything. That should be a good time. We'll be like, man, we ain't even do shit. We'll just all leave. We'll be like, man, I had a decent night, man. But you don't want to do that every fucking night. At some point, you want to actually get into some action or do something. So, I agree. But it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't that it wasn't not funny. It just didn't live up to expectations. It's just like, it's the same way with Meg. It's like, all right, Kevin Hart, you're giving me the same thing over and over, the same type of comedy, the same type of jokes. Switch it up, give me something different.
Yeah, man.
That's all I was looking for Kevin Hart.
I got you, I agree. But yeah, it did what it did for me. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was cool. Hold on. I'm going back to the man. We be so fucking high, y'all don't understand. The baby had a new album?
He did. I ain't listen to that shit though.
Me neither. I'm gonna check it out, but I didn't know he had that. The Fresh Prince reunion. How was it? I gotta tune into it. I haven't seen it.
I watched it. I think I got like 10 minutes left. I left off the part where him and the old Anvil was having a conversation, and it's to me. I was a DVD.
The new Unveil.
No, the old Unveil, the black Unveil.
Oh, she okay. Now I'm gonna watch.
He having a conversation with them at the end. So that's the part I'm at. But it's like, to me, I'm a DVD nerd, and when I say that, it means I was the guy that actually listened to the commentary for the episodes and shit. So the Simpsons DVDs, I literally listened to every episode of the Simpsons DVD. I listened to all the commentary, and it's raw as hell to me. Like, I caught one of them. I caught the commentary while they was making the actual Simpson movie. So I'm getting the behind the scenes of what they doing while they making the movie. And they also telling me about what their life was in 1998 while they was doing this episode and all the shit that they was going about. So I got all the Fresh Prince on DVD. So a lot of the shit that they saying in this special, they said it already in the DVD. So for a real true fan, I know, like, it's talking about like how he used to, like, when he first got on, he used to mouth everybody's words. He used to know everybody's lines in the script. And he used to read that shit. So me and you talking, he'll be looking at you, he'll be saying your shit to you while you saying it, and then he'll say his shit. Because he wasn't no real actor. So that's the only way he could do it. So like, that type of shit been out there. But it's like, for people that may not be just like a casual fan of the show, it's something like that.
I ain't know that.
Yeah, so if you a casual, I won't say shit else there. If you a casual fan of the show, then this would be some shit where you be like, damn. You be like, damn, I ain't know that. But anybody that like me, I love the Fresh Prince. So I watched all that shit, listened to the commentary and stuff. So it's a lot of stuff that I already knew, but it was still great to see them all together at that old age, talking about it and reliving it and seeing the moments and seeing the smiles on their faces.
It'd have been better with Uncle Phil, but
yeah, and it had that moment in there where it was like 20 minutes, so they like dedicated it to him, and it was just like hard it's like cool. Real hard to watch or whatever. But and then it goes like it end off with the conversation with them. Him and the other girl,
Unveil.
Yeah, and it's like, I heard some of the snippets of what she was saying, like, it was hard, like, she really lost a lot of work, and they blackballed her in the industry because of some of the shit that was said, and the animosity between them and two, and all that. But once again, it's something that's been out there. She got pregnant, and he didn't like that. They started beefing off the pregnancy and everything,
and Will? Will?
Yeah, because she got pregnant. She got pregnant in real life, and that kind of like messed up everything on set and messed up like.
So Will was blackballed on.
Will was mad, and the reason she got fired is because of Will. He didn't want her on the show no more because they just kept bumping heads while she was pregnant. Okay. So that's why she was gone. And then when she left, you know how they did Dave Chappelle when he left. He's crazy. He's a crackhead. They did that to her and made it seem like she was your typical stereotypical dark-skinned, angry black woman, and that's why she left. And then you get the light-skinned Aunt Viv, and that was the whole. Who couldn't live up to the expectations. She never did. Like you never felt like this would be the mother of these 3 kids and this nephew.
Well, I always kept getting that mixed up with his mom from Philly. Is that the same?
The first Aunt Viv or the second?
The second Aunt Viv.
That's not the same one.
Well, I'm like, this looked like the same woman. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, that's what I was into. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that out.
Yeah, it's good. It's a great watch. But the original Aunt Viv, like, she really fit in. Like, with her sisters and everything, like, they all seemed like they was from Philly. They came up from the bootstraps and everything. Yeah, it was a great story.
100%. Yeah.
But the last thing before I do, we'll get out of here, man. Do you have HBO Max?
I don't.
Have you seen Charm City Kings yet?
The Meat Meal. No, I want to watch it.
Man.
Is it like?
I am here to champion that fucking movie. I am here to let everybody know that Charm City Kings is one of the greatest movies made in the year 2020. Yeah. It should get some award. I don't know what fucking award for screenplay, for acting, for supporting acting. I think it should get that. It was a damn good movie, and I say this, I don't watch previews. So the only thing I just knew was Meek in there. So
same thing. I don't know.
I was watching it. I didn't know that the plot. I didn't know anything. It was about something. I'm like, this shit was good. And the way I'll try to talk around it is by saying, for me, I was 16 when ATL came out in 2006 with T.I. when he was on top of the fucking world, hottest artist out. They made you feel like you was from Atlanta when you watch ATL. It was like, alright, this how these niggas really live down here. That movie made me feel like I was from Baltimore. Like the way they talk, like them niggas.
So
Baltimore got one of
it
the.
wasn't cut.
Hell no, hell
cut
no.
City, I think.
This is more alongside the veins of Boys in the Hood, ATL, some South Central type shit.
See, now I'm watching. You know what? Kind of, I've hesitated on it because Jess Hilarious had put up. She made one of her posts. She was talking about Meek, and she was like, "Yeah, like, where did you find that cash? Like it was a bad thing. Like it was bad acting." So I'm like, you know what? Let me see. And she probably like Death at the Funeral. So
yeah, that shit. Watching that movie, I felt like I was from Baltimore. I felt like I was like just getting a peek into like all that shit. Like this, how these niggas get down out here. Like, and I like the Rough Riders, so I used to always hear DMX and always say Baltimore, Baltimore, Baltimore. So I'm like, you already know it's a real gritty place or whatever. So just seeing that shit, the motorcycles, seeing that action, they put some of his music into one of the chase scenes and shit. That shit was cold. Like, and his acting, I wasn't. You can attest to it with Tupac. Tupac not my rapper in terms of acting, but Eminem didn't do a bad job in 8 Mile. T.I. didn't do a bad job at ATL. 50 didn't do a bad job. The only when rappers have a hard time in acting is when they gotta get emotional. So when they gotta get emotional, like when Ice Cube told dude, "Turn your punk ass over." Like, yeah. He was dope, boy. You believed it. Every point, boy, he was acting like a little bitch with that gun at the end. You like, alright, man, look at this shit. It's not bad, but it's kind of funny. So whenever Meek had to get like emotional, it was kind of funny. But other than that, nah, that nigga
just get like it. Don't know, don't show.
Yeah.
You know? You bashfully shy.
Nah, Meek needs to get a BET award for best supporting actor or best new actor or whatever. Like, and the message that it gave to like young black kids, like in the show that you really need a father, you really need a father figure in the movie. You know what I'm saying? He kept telling the dude like, hey, as a man, you know what I'm saying, you take all your L's with your chest out, with your head up. Don't ever let a man, no matter what, make you feel the way that you feeling right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's those type of messages. Watch it with Kimaje. He'll probably love that shit. Like, it's one of those type of movies where I feel like everybody should. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, people. I believe everybody should download HBO Max. Free week trial that should give you, and watch Charm City Kings. That's a good movie, good family movie. It may even bring a tear to your motherfucking eye. Okay. Like I don't even think I'm overhyping it. I talked to my brother about it. He said he didn't really like it. He did sort of kind of disagree. He had some difference of opinion. He was like, and which is funny to me. Like, to me, when we say we want good black cinema, to me, this is good black cinema in my opinion. I don't think anybody would go wrong watching Charm City Kings. Go with it unbiased. Don't go into like,
I got you.
Oh, this rapper.
You hyping it up for me, so that's why I want you to stop.
Man, listen, man.
Let me say this.
That shit gonna have you feeling like, alright, okay.
I want to know this though. The free week trial. Do I have to put my card on file? Because if I have to put my card on file, it's not a free week.
You gotta do it through your app. It's an app, so you can't do it on your phone.
So I can cancel subscription anytime.
December 1st, my shit will be canceled. December 1st.
I'm about to do it.
December 1st, that shit gonna get canceled.
I'm watching it in high def now.
Put that motherfucker right on the game. HBO Max, that bitch right on the game, watch it. Charm City Kings, man. You have to get it. And HBO Max is a pretty damn good app, man.
It gotta be as 2 fucking big super stations combined.
Man, it got motherfucking all the old Def Comedy Jam with all my Def Comedy Jam, 2006 Def Comedy Jam, when it came back. And DJ Kid Capri was always there, but it came back and he was on there. And that's when Tiffany Haddish was on there. That's when Kevin Hart was on there, Tony Rock, Russell Peters, like all the motherfuckers was on there.
Did you like Martin First Amendment or the Second Amendment one? When he had his little comedy special, he had like comedians up there and shit. It was on Star.
No, I don't think I ain't like that shit. I ain't really like that shit. But my funniest joke I ever heard, this dude, he was like, his ending joke, he was like, alright, that's it, I'm done. He was like, he was like, when y'all at work, he was like, y'all think I'm finna light myself on fire? I got a big ending joke. He was like, nah. Like, you motherfuckers at work and it's time for y'all to clock out? Y'all just clock out, right? Motherfucker looked at the crowd, dropped the mic, and walked off.
Yeah, I saw
him fucking crying, laughing. I'm like, hell yeah. The nerve of the boss to ask me to do anything. You look at motherfucker like, what?
It's time to go.
I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here, man.
It's time to go. I think that's the one with dude had, he was like the Chinese uncle or something. And he was like, Shu Shang. Or some shit. Y'all saying that shit. I was like, Uncle Wu. And I was like, whoa. Oh, man, was talking like the old Chinaman and shit. I remember that shit, man. Yeah, man, I'm gonna go watch that shit. I'm gonna download it.
HBO Max, man.
Cause I ain't going to work tomorrow.
H-
Happy Thanksgiving too, guys. I
Yeah,
want y'all
man.
to know that I'm supposed to work, but I'm the boss, so I ain't going.
Oh,
I ain't fucking going.
oh, shit.
Give me my soundbite. Give me what I want.
Oh, man, hold on, it's coming, it's coming.
Wait, give it to me, y'all. Pause.
What the fuck is it?
I can't find my soundbite.
Oh, come on!
That's what your employees gonna
That's
say
my shit.
when you send that text message.
That's Gary.
I'm gonna be here tomorrow, guys.
Wait, look. $6 scan today. Yeah, you coming in to close? No, I ain't gonna make it today. Hit it.
Oh, come on!
That's it.
Shit.
Oh shit. I was gonna exit. I was gonna end it, but I didn't know if it was really done. But
I was just gonna say
that's his fucking voice too. That's him on the soundbite. I won't say his name again.
It got Charm City Kings. I'm gonna say it again. Even just for that, just get that shit just for that. That shit is good. But Def Jam, it got that on there, and it got The Wire on there. So I'm gonna binge watch The Wire. I'm gonna finally watch The Wire.
Wait till you watch it.
I'm finally watch it.
fucking great.
I'm gonna finally watch it. I'm gonna finally get my comparison of The Wire, Sons of Anarchy, Power. I'm gonna be able to compare all that shit and everything said. And speaking of Power,
Wire better than Power.
did you see the trailer for the mid-season that Power was coming? Did you see
I
the trailer?
didn't.
You didn't.
No.
Damn it. I did. Man.
I will look at it. I will go in the house and look at it.
That shit look like it's. I don't know if it's just 2 episodes. I don't know. It got to be more than 2 episodes from what I saw, unless they showing me something from season 2 as well in this look.
It look good?
trailer. It look good as hell. It look like it's like the shit finna hit the fan, and it's like, oh okay. It looks like what?
Ghost coming back?
No, not like
well.
that. Man. But it's like some shit where you be like, where you feel like shit hit the fan with Power. You like, all right, motherfuckers, the deals ain't going the way that they going. That's where it seems like it's going. It's like, okay, I'm intrigued. This trailer has me intrigued. Although I was mad at the short season, I called everything. I am intrigued with this, and I feel like they had a scene when Mary J. Blige was shooting somebody. I'm not sure who she's shooting, but probably the cop. If I can say anything, nah. If I can say anything, she probably gonna shoot the cop, because I can't see her shooting any of her kids or Tariq's homie. So the only other person I can see her shooting is the cop or buddy that she had beat up, her son beat up at the beginning. So that's my prediction from what I say from the trailer, is that Mary J. Blige is gonna get a kill. It's gonna be from that cop, or it's gonna be from one of those little niggas. But I don't think it's gonna be nobody big. It ain't gonna be her son.
Well, you anticipating Power, and I'm gonna end it by saying I'm anticipating one of the worst shows on TV right now, The World Beyond. One of the worst shows. I'm going there.
I thought you was gonna go Black Lightning, who got a spinoff.
No, I want to. Oh, we go. Wait, we go there. Fuck it, we ain't in it yet. So, World Beyond is what I'm waiting on, and I say,
Rick Lover, man.
because I'm telling you,
Oh, go ahead. I'm finna get the pistol. I'm gonna get the python.
this
out,
better
man, okay?
be good because they got it hyped up, and they told me that one of the best actors in the world today, one of the biggest stars on the show, a show that I told this guy would never be the same once this guy left. Not even close. Ain't even been close. Since he left.
Okay.
An ad comes on.
ad.
Talking about
Sorry.
the great Rick Grimes.
Sorry, Rick.
The great Rick Grimes is supposed to, hopefully, going to have a cameo, or it's going to be something big setting up
He's coming
one
back.
of the Rick movies. coming really soon. So I'm really looking forward to this Sunday's finale. But speaking of Black Lightning, I saw the worst actor on the show, the daughter, who I fucking absolutely hate on the show. And if you don't know my history with Black Lightning, it's a bad show. It's probably one of the worst TV shows that I've been invested in, but I gotta see it all the way through. She was on there crying, talking about she's doing God's work, and also saying that they're in disbelief that season 4 of Black Lightning will be the last season. It's a bad show, and I know damn well. Get ready for my soundbite. I know damn well the boyfriend, whatever his name is, I saw he's gonna have a spinoff of his show, and my reaction was this: "Oh, come on!" It is. It is really bad action. It is really bad. I don't understand. I don't know where they're going with this, but that one I won't be tuning in for because I'm not invested in that. I'm invested in Black Lightning. So
you ain't gonna do the spinoff?
No, I ain't watching the spinoff. No, sir. Not a minute of it. Not a minute.
But you are invested in. What about the Fear the Walking Dead? Man, how you feel about that?
Well, I'm pissed off that it's going off on it's not coming back to 2021. I think the last episode was pretty good. When I rewatched it, I think they kind of like building up to something. I hate when they do those episodes where you waste about 40 minutes just because you're trying to just stretch out the season with a bunch of bullshit that's irrelevant, and then you actually get into the main plot. I really hate, that's the one thing if I do say that I don't like about Walking Dead is that. How it'll end off on a big cliffhanger, and then they'll just go in a whole nother storyline, then give you bits and pieces. No, pick up where the fuck I left off. I've been waiting a week for this. Fear the Walking Dead, I think it was good. I'm looking forward to the second half of the season to see how it plays out. Walking Dead coming back. They have, you see the previews for that? They got a little Herschel in it.
I saw a little bit.
You saw a little Herschel?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he's in there.
So I don't want to see a lot though. I'm still invested in The Walking Dead a little bit, like I was. So I don't want to see no spoilers for The Walking Dead.
Well, they're not really. They just like, so they'll show like bits and pieces of it, like them filming, and then they show them like on like a Zoom call, like acting out their scenes, like saying. So you ain't really seeing shit.
The Blacklist is back. You don't watch that, but
No,
you
I
need to.
don't.
Blacklist season 8 is back, man.
But I heard that's with the white people, right? It ain't just like no black shit.
No, it's white people.
Okay.
Raymond Reddington, man, the greatest criminal ever, man.
Yeah, I heard that was pretty good. I think that came from you.
Yeah, great fucking show, 8 seasons. But I think we're done, man. Any Thanksgiving, anything to be thankful for this year, man? I am thankful that I was able to get Daeo, the truth teller, the prophet. We have gotten this guy to do 35 episodes, man. I can't fucking believe it. That's what I'm thankful for, man. Your dedication, your stick-to-itiveness, if that's a word.
Yeah.
And
we have 123 on Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving Day.
We doing this shit right now.
Gobble gobble the gobbledygooper.
In the fucking what do we call
The
it?
den.
Daeo's den. We in Daeo's den. We're gonna do some repairs, but finish. Let me not interrupt you. Please.
I was just saying, man, I was just thankful for your dedication, man. Thank you for being there. Thank you for going on this audio journey with me, guy.
I got you.
Yeah, man, and yeah, I'm thankful for that. It's been a tough year for my family personally, but just thankful for the memories that I was able to have, and just some of the lessons that I've learned this year, and you know the bonds that I've created with certain people in my family, and you know outside of my family, you know certain relationships that have grown this year. I'm thankful for that, and yeah, man, just 2020 has been a tough year, but it's also been a good year as well. And I feel like it's been like that for everybody. I feel like in one way, with maybe loss or with loss of family, loss of job or whatever, it's been a bad year. But financially, for a lot of people, vast majority of the people, especially the middle class, working class people, like I feel like it's been a pretty good year financially for everybody. And I've went on more trips than I've ever been. I've been to Miami. I was supposed to go to New Orleans for my birthday, but with these fucking COVID numbers shooting up and they shutting everything down, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be doing that. But I will be in Vegas in December. So if I don't do shit for my birthday, Vegas, my birthday will happen. So I'm just grateful for that, man. Grateful I was able to travel and just do different shit, see different shit, meet a lot of great people, man. What about yourself, sir?
That was a long exit. I'm gonna be brief. Like Daeo is. No, man, I appreciate the appreciation. It's a lot of dedication. I'm just like, man, it's a lot of dedication. I know this guy puts into this podcast, and I know he means business. So I'm just like, just do something. It doesn't. I always say it's the build up prior to the podcast. When we start doing the podcast, it's not a podcast. It's just us having a conversation, like sitting around talking shit. So it's not hard for me. I actually enjoy it. If I didn't, I wouldn't do it. Anybody that know me, I slowly would have faded away from this shit.
Oh yeah.
If I get
Very mellow.
I get a lot of shade thrown at me sometimes for doing it, but it is what it is. I'm thankful. I would say I've been blessed. Like I don't talk about a lot of things. There we go. I don't talk about a lot of things. I was talking to Marie earlier about just certain things, just post. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I was telling her, like, don't be ashamed of, and this ties into my thankful. Don't be ashamed of, don't be like me. You know what I'm saying? If it's something that you want to post it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have a gift, or if it's something that you worked hard to get, post it. I'm the total opposite. So when it comes to...
You're Scrooge. Your time is coming, Scrooge McDuck.
But you see when people say that, so this is why I just say it's always, it's a catch-22. Because if I post a lot of things, if I boast about a lot of things, then I become arrogant, or I become a person that's throwing my accomplishments or things that I've earned or picked up on in people's faces or whatever, or whatnot. So I'm just so low-key about things that I just try to keep it in house. So you'll find out, it's people that don't know that I bought a house. I did. It's a big deal to most people. To me, it's just like, okay, I didn't think I would be here. You'll find it out when I meet you. So that's what, you know what I'm saying? Like all these things that people boast about and that brag about, we can have a lot of those conversations. But I'll just wait till you see me and then you'll say, oh, you got that? Yeah, that ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thankful to be in a position.
It ain't nothing. Small thing to a giant out here.
Man,
fuck flex. You niggas is trash.
You're some fucking mind, man. You can't fuck with me.
Still living in apartments. You ain't even got a fucking doorman at your fucking house.
I got Christmas decorations. Nigga, I'm decorating the front of the crib. I ain't never did that shit. You know what I'm saying? But no, man, I'm just thankful to be in a position that I'm in, you know what I'm saying, to be able to do a lot of the things that I didn't think were possible. You know what I'm saying? I got, and to have the people that's in my life to help me, keep me grounded. This guy keeps me grounded amongst other people. You know what I'm saying? It just, keep me level-headed, man. So I'm thankful for all of my accomplishments and the people that help me along the ride. And I never do it. I've never say anything that I'm thankful for, and I'm struggling with this.
What if we play tomorrow, man? Hopefully, maybe your family will play it or whatever. You can just go to.
What did you just say?
This will be played tomorrow.
Oh,
it's coming
okay.
out on Thanksgiving Day. So maybe you can play it for your family. You're like, oh man, look at old. What do your family call you?
I'm actually they call me a lot of things, but I'm not gonna give you.
I'll give it here. I'll give it, Dad.
That's what they call me, Dad.
If this was the old days, it's coming, guys. I'm gonna give it out. If this was the old days, and I was to go around my family, they would call me the family nickname. And when I come in the door, everybody would say, "Oh my God, look, it's him! It's Juicy." Juicy.
Time to count. Juicy.
Oh, come on!
Now, oh shit. Is it because you drunk a lot of juicy juice?
It's because they say I was always spitting up. So as a baby, like, no matter what I was, the baby was like, and so it's like, just always juice and all that. So it's like,
okay.
Yeah, it's that.
So mine would be, well, they would call me TJ. But if I had an embarrassing one, it would be poo. Because they used to say, because I used to always walk around when I was younger, they called me, they say I reminded them of
Winnie the Pooh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they would call me poo. You know what I'm saying?
Is it a light skin thing or a GD thing? Because Derrick Rose got
It's a light skin thing. I don't know about a GD, but I know my mom used to call me that shit.
growth and development.
Growth and development, yeah, absolutely. Oh, it is smoking. Motherfucker, hell. I don't know if that camera is getting it, but
Oh man,
yeah, man.
I just want to say once again, this will be footage that probably won't be used. Last week's footage, I took a peek of it, and I am not flattering from the side. The same way you feel about the behind version of you, the side view of me, I need to get in the gym a little bit more. I'm not comfortable with how I look from the side, so if it's not straight on, neck up like a fat woman.
So is that why you cropped from the chest, from the neck up, and you got me full blast in the motherfucking camera?
But then I didn't realize, two dumb idiots, why would we put the light directly in the camera? So
I love it because you can't really see.
You can't see shit. But now we can't use you can't really use this because you can't really see shit. But I don't know, man. Maybe I'll do it. But that's it, man. I guess we'll end it off on this.
Let me get a better setup.
Ask you this, man. How would you feel if someone wore your house shoes? A friend came over to spend the night at your house or whatever.
I would be very upset.
But you came downstairs or something like that. Erskine was just walking around making a sandwich in your house.
Now, is it Nike slides? Does he have on a sock?
It don't matter. Yeah, he got on socks and he not the Nike slides, the plush ones, the ones that you get out the bed and you
See,
sit.
Erskine would do that, and I think he's done that.
Right. So how would you?
I don't think I was upset. Now, if it's my now you got the house shoes you walk around in, the father ones.
That's
you
what
slide in with no socks.
Not the Nike slide. That's what I'm saying. The cotton ones.
No, the cotton ones I always got slides on. But if you have on socks, okay, I'm okay.
The real house shoe.
When you put on my memory foam, slide in father slippers with your bare feet, I'm gonna have a problem. Hooli used my deodorant, and I had a fucking problem. We were about to fight in my room because I told him to use, I had some cheap ass roll-on deodorant. I only use Degree Powder Fresh, by the way.
For women.
For women.
You put me on there.
The best deodorant.
Listen,
okay?
man. I was running late and ran out of deodorant one day, and I went in there to my mom's room, and I got her deodorant, and I put it on. All day long, I kept saying, I smell good as hell. It didn't wear off.
No.
Me and deodorant, Lee, I don't understand. We so active. That shit gets you to second period. You are done. You gotta sit still. Woman deodorant? Oh man, I was fucking moving around all day.
You got fucking stains on your arms, all kind of shit.
I love it.
Powder Fresh. I've been wearing that shit since I was 15.
Man, that shit is great.
Man, I'm telling you, you can try Dove, you can try Secret. None of them are the same. Dove is too strong.
It leave that wet feeling under there.
Degree powder fresh. Not shower clean, motherfucker. Powder fresh. Great.
Would you judge me differently if I experiment with the different other scents?
No, because we all have.
Oh, okay.
We all, not now, it can't be like lavender blue or some shit. Like, it can't be those.
I had a girlfriend at one point, so.
Alright. So, I'm gonna just act like I ain't hear this nigga say that shit. I forgot. Hooli, the nigga put on
your deodorant.
I was coming in the room, the nigga was swiping under his arms with my deodorant. I just stood in the doorway and looked at him. And he looked back at me and he was like,
Oh, come on!
That was my reaction. I was like, why the fuck would you use my deodorant? And you know when he looked at me and said, whoop my ass then. I was like, whoop your ass? I just exploded with curse words. Like, bitch, why would you use my motherfucker? He was just like, he just looked at me, put his fucking hands up, shrugged and said, whoop my ass. And from that day on, we still could talk about it. I bring it up to this day and he would understand. He would laugh at it. I'm like, why the fuck? He was like, why would you try to give me that cheap ass deodorant? I was like, why wouldn't you ask for some more? Why would you use my fucking deodorant? So I think I would have that same reaction if someone put their bare feet in my slippers. Why the fuck would you put these on? That's what I would say. I'd be mad as fuck.
Would you say it at the moment or would you like?
In the moment, no, that's in the moment.
As soon as you see it?
As soon as I see it, I'm exploding. As soon as I fucking see it. I'm gonna give you a look first. Now, your response to my look is gonna trigger my next reaction. If it's like a, my bad, T, like I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Like a rough man situation.
Right, but if it's like you gonna not acknowledge it, I'm gonna fucking lose it. I'm losing my mind. He gonna be like, you overreacting. No, I'm not. Why would you do this? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do this? No, it ain't just fucking house shoes. Your feet out. Your fucking feet out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't fucking do that shit, man. Like, me, can I get a pair of your fucking boxes out your top drawer? You know, be like, dude, it is. You be like, this is a brand new, I ain't had no drawers. So I just want a pair of boxes. This is like a new pack. What if I open up a new pack and just put, you would be equally as upset if I opened up a new pack of boxes and said, hey, I just took, you got a 5-pack, I took one out of that jar neither. You're gonna be like, fuck would you do something like that for? That's how I reacted to you taking my motherfucking shoes or a pair of socks. Wait, anybody ever ask you for a pair of socks?
No.
Don't let me get a pair of socks.
You could just keep them at that point. Would you let me keep the slippers if I put my bare foot in your slippers?
I will tell you to take them. I will tell you to take them. They better not be no. If you know, I got some Cub ones and I got some plain ones. If you put your feet in my Cub slippers, that's disrespectful. You gotta know. You gotta understand. You gotta know that them are a regular base shoe. Like, if it's 2. You know better than to put your feet in the Cub slippers. So if for you to do that, I think that you borderline saying, fuck you. You a bitch ass nigga. I'll wear your shit. That's how I'm taking that. You might as well be in my motherfucking bed when I get home. That's how far we taking it now. We taking it all the way up. You a disrespectful ass nigga.
No.
Don't wear my slippers. What the fuck? We had 3 hours.
That's it. No, man, we out of here, man.
3 hours in this bitch.
It's not 3 hours.
2 hours and 21 minutes.
All right, man, we're going to get out of here, man. Anybody looking forward to seeing tomorrow for Thanksgiving? Anything you looking forward to eating? Anything?
I love dressing. I love fucking dressing up.
I don't want to see the plates.
You won't?
That's all we're going to see. No, on Instagram. That's all we're going to see. These people
are...
No, not you.
I get what you're saying.
These people are quarantining. All we're going to see is plates.
Man, plates, badass, quicksand dressing, and fucking macaroni smothered with fucking cheese, blocks of cheese, fucking block of macaroni and shit like you eating a slice of cake. You think that's not how fucking macaroni gonna be designed? But fucking eating a 3-layer cake. You like, damn! Fucking got layers of cheese. You like, it's layers of cheese in this motherfucker. No, man, that ain't it.
Get out here, man. Happy Thanksgiving from the Straight Gas Homie Podcast. I am Dblock. This is Daeo choking his fucking lungs out.
Daeo the truth teller.
Daeo the truth teller. Ravy can cook. I'm going to get a plate from Ravy, man. Shout out Ravy. We out here, man. Happy Thanksgiving for the Straight Gas Homie Podcast.
Alright, we out. Stood up for the over the.
Hell yeah!